Robberies. Come and get them hot facts, hot facts. With robberies. Come and get them hot facts, hot facts. With robberies. Come and get them hot facts, hot facts. With robberies. Come and get them hot facts. With robberies. Hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. With robberies. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. With robberies. Hot facts. Robberies. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robberies. Hot facts. Gig economy. Robberies. News channel. The gig economy. News channel. Hot facts with robberies. Hot facts with robberies. Hot facts, hot facts, hot facts. 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 Hey, with robberies. Come and get them hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robberies. Gig economy. News channel. Hot facts. With robberies. Sit back, relax, and listen. Come on. Get these hot facts. K-Reese 007 for hot facts with Robert Reese. Thank you for tuning in. Hot facts, hot facts. Hot. All right.
Woo! Hope you all like that. Welcome everyone. This is Hot Facts with Robert Reese. We just did some good DoorDash orders right now. Just did about 5 or 6 of them. Just had these double orders with the pizzas from Little Caesars. We're gonna be talking about a lot of things today. You guys have seen the title. We're gonna be going over what's going on with DoorDash. We're going to be going over the thing with YouTube. We're going to be going over quite a few things. There's something going on with Dad Dash. We'll be talking about some things that he is absolutely going through right now. He went ahead and broke it down, and he's done something that a lot of people have not done. I have told people that you need to try to go up the ladder when you are doing this type of work and you're trying to get things done. Torp, people, you see Torp will be here. He will be here. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me see. What's up, Jeff Thomas Black? What's up to the DoorDash revolution? I hope that is the real Sam Lee. What's up, Sam Lee? Everybody else that is doing the thing, there you go. There, I'm gonna put the link up again right now, so it's there. Let me do this real quick. Let me go post. Nope, not that. Let me go post a comment and then drop the link real quick. Now I gotta let you guys know. A lot of you guys see that myself and Torp are gonna be up here. Here's what you guys don't understand. You guys know how I typically conduct my interviews and things like that. Well, it's going to be pretty much the same energy, but we will be openly discussing the different topics that are going on. Okay. So that is what myself and Torp will be doing. Let me go ahead and hit this invite guest here. Let me go ahead and drop that link up there. Let me go ahead and come on now. Copy that. Copy that. Copy to clipboard. It is there. Now let me go ahead and put this up for the comments there. Let me see. Post a comment here. We are gonna go ahead. I'm gonna drop this link right now. Let me see. Bam, there it is. Show up there, please. There you go. Now let me hit that chat right there so it goes up in there. It should be going in just a little bit. Let me see. You will be able to ask questions. That is something that you will be able to do. But at the same time, gonna want to get through a lot of the things that we gotta take care of. Got my guest right here. Let me go ahead and hit this button here. Let me hit that there. Now let me hit add to stream. Let me see. Did I do it right? Did I do it right? Come on now. There he is. He should be up there. Torpino. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me see. There he is. There he is. Can you hear me, Torp?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I got you. We are in full effect now, people. Like I said, there's a lot of things that have been going on. Torp has touched on a few things. I want to go ahead and give Torp some of his flowers right now. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the past, I would give it 15 to 20 videos. You're going to see a really dramatic increase when it comes down to the views. And what it's showing is that when you really watch and pay attention to what the man is saying, he's improved so much and he's giving excellent reviews. I want to say I have been enjoying your content. You have been spot on, nail on, hitting it, knocking it out the park. I appreciate it. And right now, people, you guys are watching, especially in the gig world, two of the most outspoken, quite frank, and matter-of-fact people that we have out there. Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to go over a lot of these issues and things that have been happening, and we're going to have an open discussion, giving views, giving things like that. Necro getting bags. I see you up in here. So people, without further ado, if you don't know Torp, go ahead and check this man's channel out, please. You will be very, very entertained, and you might actually want to do a video and say something. That's all I'm saying right there. He gets your fire going. What's up, Dad Dash? What's up, Dad Dash? So without further ado, Torp, I want to get to the elephant in the room right now, and that is with we're gonna do the YouTube and Pedro at the same time with DoorDash. Pedro, DoorDash, and YouTube at the same time. We're gonna be going over that right now. Now, you saw what happened, okay? Demonetized from YouTube for 3 months. You are an expert on how to get your AdSense taken away, which makes you the perfect person to talk about it, okay? Now, you know how it works. I know how it works. And for those of you who don't know, about 3 weeks ago, I had a video that had a police officer a Marine getting jumped by 3 teens, and they gave me a guideline strike for it. And I was gone for 7 days, and they sent me all the rules. You're gone for 7 days. If it happens again in the 90-day period from where your strike is, the second time, it's 2 weeks. The third time goes all the way to 3 months, and you're gonna have to go ahead and do some things. Now, your driver Mike got hit with a copyright strike, and because he knows how to communicate, the owner of the material that he was using for Instacart turned it over and said, okay, I'm going to allow you. So that took the strike and everything away from your driver Mike. Pedro is a whole lot different right here, Torp. This man got a 3-month ban, but he said it's for one video. Now, I know, and I know that you know, they're not going to give you a 3-month ban for just the one time on one video. Can you explain how that works to some of the people who just don't know what we're talking about right now?
Yeah, it's old news, actually. I'm surprised that Pedro himself even brought that up. That's something I'm glad that you brought up. That shocked the shit out of me when he said that. That shocked the shit out of me when some of his followers went that way. They went that way. It's like 90-day suspension. I'm like, the fuck? Dude, when you make one video that's not monetizable, they don't monetize it. They don't. They won't monetize that video. That video is not monetizable. The fuck, if anything, is he talking about? Thousands of videos being demonetized. I mean, you have to do something else. You can have a fucking video up there that is literally not made for kids. I don't even know why they put that on YouTube. Like, anything we do is made for kids. That's so fucking retarded. But I put it up there just to avoid the bullshit. I don't even know what the bullshit is because I never typed, yeah, made for kids. I want all the kids to watch this. So Pedro says 90 fucking days. One video gets his whole channel flagged for 90 fucking days. Copyrights will do that. But he will get a warning on a copyright. He didn't say anything about a warning. He said, boom, shut down. I'm like, dude, fuck off. That's not how it works. That is not how it works. That is not the fuck how it works. No.
Yes. Now it doesn't work like that, people, and I'll explain to you a little bit more about that. There was a guy by the name of something Gear, Unstoppable Gear. He tried to make some videos about hot facts, and he was using my material. And then what I did was I hit that was mine, and I gave him the option for 7 days to take the video down, or you're gonna get the strike. Okay, I gave him the choice. I gave him the choice first. I could have been an asshole and just said give him a strike instantly. I could have been an asshole. If you guys have been watching Hot Facts, that is why the lounge, they have cut down dramatically on using my videos, not my lives, my videos, because of my audio that I have in there.
Mr. Hot Fact Reese, I'm not sure which. First of all, tell me which name you prefer, because that's where I want to go. Is it Hot Facts? Is it Mr. Reese? Is it Robert? What is your favorite way to be addressed?
Well, you know, Hot Facts. You can just call me Rob. You can call me Robert. You can call me Hot Facts. It's the same thing. My name's in the title, Hot Facts with Robert Reese. So,
gotcha, Robert. All right, Robert then.
Yeah.
Let's go with Robert.
Mm-hmm.
I love the way that the lounge, he's got this new thing running underneath the bottom of his lounge where you need express written permission, like he's the fucking NFL or something. This express written permission to be fucking, you can't use any of this without us knowing about it and giving you permission to do it. I'm like, since the fuck when does that happen? You said it yourself, Robert. You can use anybody's content that you fucking want, as long as it's for commentary or other purposes that are in the terms of service. Everything that you do is in the terms of service. He's the one that's not doing the terms of service. The fucking fact of the matter is, the lounge is the one breaking the TOS, and he's the one fucking laughing at everybody. Blows my fucking mind that people fucking believe anything he says, but some people do.
Right. And now that takes me right back to Pedro now, because he didn't tell any of his subscribers, the people that follow him, that you know I got a warning first, and he didn't say anything. Well, they just threw me under the bus and just jacked me up. But when I was telling people a long time ago that they were stealing the content from TikTok and it could get them in trouble. Now, when they ignored me and it finally happened, um, you know, I was surprised, but I knew it was going to happen. Now, what did you think about? You know, it's from it's from TikTok, not even their own content.
Simple. The bitch is running out of content itself. Everybody's gotten on this fucking bandwagon of, well, TikTok is technically more valuable than YouTube because everybody's, well, it's mostly teenagers. Well, there you go. Mostly teenagers are using TikToks to get famous. So what are these fucking adults doing? They're using these fucking TikToks on the YouTube channel, putting their face in a blue screen on a fucking short or whatever. What's the next thing that happens? They're getting 40,000 fucking views and getting paid for it. Of course fucking YouTube's going to shut that down. What the fuck did they think was going to happen? You can't give fucking credit to a content creator on YouTube. It's a fucking TikTok.
Woo. Now, here's the funniest thing about that to me is this. Just about everybody has a Gmail. So everybody has a YouTube channel. Everybody has one. All you have to do is upload a video. That's all you have to do is upload a video and you have a video up. Now, I don't know how these people found their videos and which ones, you know, were doing some things. I myself, since I'm a news channel, I'm the official news and I'm on every platform. Maybe some of these people, because, you know, I share my videos on all the platforms. Maybe some of these people said, let me check this person out. I don't go over there and they saw their video. They saw their video. Now, this person could be getting paid off of TikToks, and he's like, I'm not getting paid off my video. Oh, we got to stop that. That's how it works, people. Someone saw that you were taking money out of their pocket because it's supposed to go to them. And then boom. Now he has a Patreon account now, which lets you guys know. And how do you feel about this, Torp? He has a Patreon account now. Now we know on Patreon accounts, people like to use those so people can just donate money to you constantly. So for him to go and open up a Patreon account, he's pretty much telling people, I don't want to go do DoorDash. I want you guys to support me. What do you feel about that?
I guess that's his fucking backup plan. He's betting on himself, his backup. He's always had a backup plan. God knows it wasn't his fucking content because his content's what fucked him up.
Now, I said this. Since he has 65,000 subscribers on YouTube, if literally 10,000, if he got 10,000 subs to go over on Instagram or Facebook, he will be monetized again tomorrow, and he will be able to actually still get paid from videos that he's putting up. Now, my thing is this now, because he does DoorDash, and I think he stepped away because he was bad-mouthing DoorDash a little bit too much. Now, what if, I thought about this, what if he comes back, starts doing the old Pedro DoorDash videos, and then DoorDash does to him what they did to all the other ones and then deactivates them? What if that actually happens?
I'm glad you asked that because I don't script shit. But I'm glad you asked that. Man, dude, it drives me fucking insane. Ask that question one more time so everybody hears it. I want you to ask that question one more time. The same way that you just did.
All right. So I got to remember how I started off. All right. So people, this is what it is. He's going to start doing, if he starts doing the DoorDash videos and he goes back to do them in the same Pedro way where he's bashing DoorDash and everything else like that, if he gets on, is DoorDash going to do to him what they did to all the other ones who were bashing them and deactivating them? Then he will be deactivated from DoorDash.
Thank you for repeating that. I just want to make sure it was super fucking clear, unless just in case it's glitching in here. Pedro's not going to get any problems whatsoever for bad talking DoorDash. And here's why I say that. Because I've noticed with about, let's just call them tens of thousands of channels, most of them we don't even know about, but you'll notice a lot of people bad talk DoorDash. I don't think DoorDash gives a fuck about that. I really don't. Otherwise, all of these channels would be talking about being deactivated. What I'm thinking it is that people like Pedro hasn't done what Dashing Trader has done. Dashing Trader is a fucking fraud. He's a fucking liar manipulator. He admits he's using multiple phones. He admits he shows customers getting cussed out. He shows customers getting cussed out, just like Roy did. And these motherfuckers are getting a pity party. They're the fucking martyrs. Are you fucking kidding me? That's why I can't believe that Pedro is not paying attention to his new homeboy, Trader, because Trader is showing you how to get deactivated on DoorDash while Pedro is showing you how to get deactivated with fucking AdSense. And it's like, what side of this is positive? Why is the fucking sun always shining behind these two guys? Why are people always fucking on fire to support them? Why are they always like the goddamn good all be all, the answer to every fucking problem with all these fucking platforms when they're getting deactivated and having problems? I sit there and get sick to my stomach. I'm like, if I don't fucking say something, I'm going to throw a fucking rock and it's not going to hit something that it should. So I decided to get on YouTube, open my fucking mouth and speak some goddamn truth where it's fucking missing.
Now I got something for you here. I'm gonna tie in Hannibal to this. You know, normally when it's another driver, another content creator, Hannibal normally does. Pedro has him talk and do the interviews with these people, or Hannibal is the one. Now, do you think it would be a smart idea to have Hannibal interview Pedro about this, or do you even think it's going to happen? Because I think the people that watch them need to actually know some type of truth, because if they don't, it's going to come out on Hot Facts. So, you know.
Well, first of all, they can't do no wrong with their audience. That's problem number one. And that's a big problem. They can interview each other all they want to. Backstage, they stroked each other. So before that shit hits the air, it's going to be the sausage fest of the century. And every single one of their followers is going to be like, I'm going to be like, you ain't going to fix that problem. You can talk about it, but you can't fix it. But what I do know is this. Ever since my channel took off, I've noticed something. There's a lot of fucking people saying one thing in common about what I've been doing. You're one of them. Revolution's one of them. You have spoken for a lot of people. That's what they've been telling me. And I'm like, that's not why I did it. I said it because I felt like I had to say it or I was going to explode. And then I found out all these people were feeling the same fucking way. That did not hurt my feelings. I am not going to lie. But you got to be careful about the fucking boat that you're captaining, because when you fucking find out that people like what you're doing and you don't stay the course, you end up like Pedro and fucking Torp. The Trader pisses me off more than Pedro does, by the way. I ain't going to lie to you, because Trader's a liar and a fraud. Pedro is he's getting paid to lie. You know what, man? Our politicians do that and you still vote for them. Even the ones you like. But these two together, and then you talk about, what is that, Hannibal? I mean, Hannibal, what's he going to do? Not ride the coattails of Pedro? Of course he is. I mean, what the fuck do you think he's doing it for? He's got TikToks up on his shit. Why do you think he's doing it? He's getting paid. People are starting to follow this trend. These motherfuckers are running ads. Let's start using other people's content and get paid for it. Fuck DoorDash. I'll just get paid for other people's content. That's respected? That's not commentary. It's a big-ass microphone, a TikTok behind you, and you're the most popular guy in the room because a bunch of sheep can't find their way back to the herd? That fucks me up.
Now, look, you said something that I thought was it was a great question. When you said he talked about the bet on you and he talked about the vending machines and everything else like that, you were talking about the how-tos. And, you know, and I instantly, a bunch of questions popped up in my head, because if he's saying, the vending machines, I'm pretty sure there's viewers out there that would like to know, how'd you get started? How much does a vending machine cost? Did you buy one brand new, or did you buy it off someone who didn't want to do it anymore? How was the maintenance? What locations do you can you put them in? How do you go ahead and orchestrate the business to put them in? And I thought that he would have a lot of videos up like that. That's a lot of content there. That's a lot of content there.
Robert, you got a lot of points right there, man. You got some bars. That was bars right there. For a man to sit there and talk about all of these business ventures, all these fucking backup plans, like he ain't got shit to worry about, but yet he ain't never posted shit about how to do it, how he's doing it. No fucking game plan. No, he has literally not said one fucking way or another how it works. But yet these people are like, and Flex is one of them. He's like, don't worry about it. I watched him out. He's like, don't worry about it. Pedro's got this. I love the way Pedro. I love this. Flex always says, trust me, I know. I'm like, so you back there behind the curtains on the stage too, stroking some of that, aren't you? Because Flex
That's what
man, motherfucker, that Flex is kicking my ass, man. Reality is no friend of Flex.
No, that's so funny you said that, because I just did a video the other day and I said, Flex, since you seem to know everything, I said, so you guys see this tree behind me? I said, Flex, are you this tree? I said, are you these shrubs? Can you turn yourself into this tree? I said, how about that Wendy's building behind me? Can you turn yourself into the Wendy's building? How can you know everything and you know nothing because it doesn't come out of your mouth? I want to leave Flex alone right now. Let's go ahead and leave Flex alone, because I want to bring up.
Alone. I don't give a fuck.
Oh no, we go get to him. No, we go get to him. I want to get into this next thing.
There ain't
though.
no book of rules when it comes to fucking YouTube gig community. I'll tell you that.
Oh no,
if something
no rules.
strikes you, if something strikes you, it strikes you, and that's it. It strikes you. Somebody struck you for a reason, because they said something that was stupid, or they said something about you that's a lie. That shit ain't going under any blanket. It's not getting covered up. I ain't sweeping shit, man. I ain't no fucking YouTube made. These motherfuckers need to be called out for bullshit, lies, manipulation, and trying to steer their fucking audience the wrong way because they're getting paid. Now, what the fuck is Pedro going to do with that? Because he's not getting paid. He's going to have to come up with a new lie, which I said last night.
Yeah, man. Now, I know you said some things, and we'll talk about Dad Dash right now. And I know you may have been following and seeing what's been going on with his Top Dasher thing, right? And how he was at 70, then he stopped, and at the 23rd or 24th, and then it went down to 67. He went through all the steps to go ahead to try to get it done. Went to customer service a few times. They told me they were sending me an email. No one ever called me, but what his last video did, I was like, if this really happened, this is remarkable. He said Tony Hsu got involved because he actually went out and emailed him and let him know what was going on. My thing is, do you believe it was Tony Hsu or was it somebody else? Because he said it went to the escalation team, and they made it so that right now he's Top Dasher, and they said they'll send him an email if he ever is going to get off of it. So he said he got Tony Hsu involved. Now, if Tony Hsu got involved and Dad Dabs was able to do it, my question is, how come none of the other content creators who do DoorDash has ever wanted to go ahead and contact Tony Hsu? My guess is because they bash him so much on these videos. But do you think because Dad Dash did this, are a lot of people going to be calling in trying to get Top Dasher? And do you think it's true yourself?
No.
All right. Yeah, I know he got an email from someone who
No.
works for DoorDash. I just don't think it was Tony Shu.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, well, you know what I mean? But you got people out there, because Tony just did that interview with the rideshare guy and all that other stuff that Tony Shu talked about. You know, it's kind of a good play if you think about it. I'm gonna bring up Tony Shu. I got my account fixed. I'm top dashing. But he did say he's down at lower than 67% right now.
I gotta slow the roll here just for a second, because there's something on my mind. I want to make sure this is clear. I ain't got shit to say about DoorDash. I do not.
Nothing bad.
Let me get this out on the table and show my ass. I do not have anything to say about DoorDash. I do not. I'll tell you why. Because DoorDash is a bottom feeder, just like the rest of us. That man is trying to do something. That shit is not easy, what he's trying to do. That shit's a skill. You got to figure this shit out, just like you got to do what the DoorDash platform. You got to figure it out. It is not a fucking task. There's no book for it. That man is doing what he is fucking doing. I did not watch that video where he's talking about Tony Shu saving his ass with Top Dasher, and I'll tell you why. The whole fucking thing is automated. I got an email from DoorDash. I made a video about it because my DoorDash direct card got jacked up. It was $40 plus change. I got it fixed because I made a video. They sent me a fucking email. And when I got that email, I thought it was spam. I thought somebody hacked me. I looked on my fucking account, and sure enough, my money was back. DoorDash is watching. I ain't going to doubt that DoorDash got one from Tony. But let me ask you this. With millions and millions of drivers all complaining about DoorDash problems, why would DoorDash... How in the fuck would Tony even know who he was if the whole fucking thing is automated?
That's my whole thing.
That Tony is interested in DoorDash or Torp or Robert or any fucking buddy. That man has people working to take care of his problems. He doesn't give a flying fuck about a driver. He gives a flying fuck about his shareholders. And if anybody thinks they're getting one from Tony, it's a fucking secretary with Tony's name on it. Just like people always try to get big fucking bucks for a fucking document that was signed by fucking Abraham Lincoln when it was his secretary. Tony is not going out of his way to fucking worry about any fucking driver. Period. He's just not.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's exactly exactly what I was going for, because I like DoorDash. He supports HotFacts. I support his channel. He does the tags and everything else. And what I did like about what he did was he went and kept going to customer support to go up the chain to get someone who will listen to him. I agreed with all of that. I just had a hard time believing it was Tony Shu. So I just wanted, and you just clarified, my thought on that whole thing there. Now, I like his mission. I like what he's doing. DoorDash sucks is another one. Do you consider him a bottom feeder also?
Hold on. I'll give you an example of what I was trying to say. If I clarify it now, it'll make more sense. You ever had a W-2 job, Robert?
Yes.
In your life?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good. Then this will make sense to you and anybody else that's had a W-2 job. Follow me, camera. When you have a W-2 job and you get that paycheck, my people, what happens on the bottom of that paycheck to the bottom right? There is a signature from the CEO or the bean counter or the fucking the CFO. It's not them. It's somebody representing them from that department. The fucking CEO doesn't even know. But they
it's a stamp.
They put that on the check. It's a stamp.
Yes.
All W-2s do it. All of them. You see the president's signature on your paycheck, when we used to get those in paper, by the way. Not today, but y'all remember that.
Yep. Now, I see, hello, DoorDash Rick. Hello, Zero Gigs people. We got 30 people in here. So we got some people in here watching right now. Uber Jeep AZ, I want to say thank you once again My man supports Hot Facts. He let all you guys know that this is the official news channel of he said the Gig Network. So I like that too. So I'm just saying what's up to Jeff and everybody else out there. Now I'm gonna bring this up because my wife does this stuff, and you made some valid points. First, I want to talk about the shopping deliveries with and you said because you have to, they're making you guys not go through the checkout. When we go through our Sprouts here, they make her go through the regular, the regular checkout. And you said something that I've seen happen when people they're sliding stuff in their bags and things like that. Now, me myself, the only time I go through the regular checkout at some of these stores is only when I know I have a lot of produce and they have all the produce memorized in their head to push them numbers fast and get it done. Otherwise, you're going to be up there. What kind of tomato is this one? Which one is this? How come I don't see it there? That would be the only reason for me. But she has that issue also. Now, she does what you do, and right now, she's been getting these payouts of $40 for 5 miles on shop and pay orders because they have now just paired her strictly to the shopping orders. So her acceptance rate is high. So what she is doing right now, she's cherry picking now, and she keeps her acceptance rate at like 83, 84. So she can turn down some of those food orders to keep nagging these shopping orders. And I know that that's what you were talking about a little while ago. And you are a shopper. So my thing for you is the information that you were putting out, she was watching that too. And are you going to keep doing the shop and pay with your acceptance rate high? Because I know you said when school comes back, you may drop that rate. Have you changed your mind on that?
Hell no. I got to be
All
honest
right.
with you, brother. My biggest problem with the shop and deliver right now is that new fucking message we're getting. And here's the bitch of it. I'm not getting it at every store. It just changed again. Again, it changed. Everywhere I was going, it said that, even when they didn't have self-checkouts. Now, all of a sudden, it's hit and miss. My thing is this. We all know that DoorDash does this thing with the beta. It comes and goes. They figure it out. Like some of us had the one-click decline, and then it comes back to 1,000 questions for the decline. My problem is this. When we get done with summer, because DoorDash knows that we have, I've never called it the summer slowdown. It's a summer saturation. It's not a slowdown. The customers are still there. There's probably more of them, but there's too many drivers. So what are they doing? They're trying to attract those school kids and retirees to get the shit done. When those two groups go away, it's going to be up to us again to carry this platform throughout the winter when they go back to school. They want to spend time with family and they got their pajamas on and could give a fuck. So what happens is I got to pick up the pace. The problem, again, 2.0 is, am I going to wait in line with all the Christmas shoppers to bring home a pregnancy test to somebody? No, I'm not. I can't. That's a money killer. It's going to shoot down everything. I did it 4 times today at Myers. No problem. But that's right now. As soon as fall gets here and all these drivers get shaved off, all the fat gets chewed off of Tony's dream come true of more drivers than orders, we got to pick up the slack. But what are we going to have to pick up is waiting in that fucking line when all those self-checkouts are just sitting there with those green lights and nobody in them, except for the little old ladies that got 2 fucking bags of peaches. I'm going to be like, why am I standing here in this fucking line? I can't do it. On a sign, on a sign, on a sign, or decline, 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 decline. I don't know what the fuck they expect us to do. Either you do that and not be a top dasher, or you be a top dasher and you go on pay per hour. And I'm like, if I go on pay per hour, I'm going to have a big problem because just because I'm standing in a line for 20 minutes, according to the DoorDash clock, I'm going to get $8 for that 40 minutes while I'm getting no tip. How the fuck does that average out at the end of my day when I've made $40 when I could have did $1.10 declining? That doesn't make sense to me. They got to fix that problem. I'm not saying they won't because they know that's coming. So we'll see what they do. I'm not making an assessment yet because it hasn't happened yet. A lot of these future readers, these fortune tellers like Pedro and fucking Dashing Trader and the Lounge, they're reading the fucking future for you, man. If you guys want to go see a card reader or tarot reader, do that. You go pay them. You watch their content. That's up to you. I'm not going to judge you. Me personally, I know what's going on when I get to the store. I know what's going on when the order pops up. The offer's there. I see it. I see what the possibility is of me getting fucked or getting paid good. The decision is going to be up to the individual, but for me, I'm not waiting 40 fucking minutes for $8, dude. That's less than minimum wage. I know it can average out later. I know that. I can get a fucking banger. I can pick up something for one of my local merchants that's a fucking food order and be happy as a clam. 2 miles. They were generous. $18. That makes up for the wait. The problem is declining too many of those shop and delivers, which they're really pumping in right now. You're going to be below top dasher. I'm not sitting in a parking lot all my life. I'm not a fucking truck driver. I am a DoorDash driver. Truck drivers sit in parking lots. They drive 10 hours and they fucking sit. I don't want to sit. I want to do 4 to 10 hours, depending on what day that is, and call it. If I'm making money, I'm happy. If Tony's making money, he's happy. If all these people are making money, they're happy, including you. We're all happy when we're making money. I'm done with the decision making. How about just send me some realistic shit that I can actually assess and quit penalizing me for it? If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense.
Right. Now check this out. My wife just got this order right now. It's $8.25 plus. So for some of you guys that don't know, the diamond, they'll take that away because it's a plus. Now I'm gonna drop some jewels on you guys. Okay. That plus also can mean this, that they can possibly be throwing you another order to stack on top of that. Now, there's a lot of these small orders that people say, I'm not taking a 425 or a 450 order, right? Here's what they don't understand. Once you are at that top dasher and you are doing your thing, my wife got irritated yesterday. She thought it was her day was going slow, but they kept doubling her up. And she said, well, the payouts aren't great. I said, no, but they're giving you the other order so that it makes it to be what it is. And she checked her numbers out. She said, oh, it wasn't slow at all. No. So that plus people means that it's possibly more money with, an extra add-on, or it's more money that they're going to make sure you complete the job first. Now,
you know what, man? I ain't got no problem with that, actually. I did one of those today. Honestly, I did. I did one of those today. I've been picking up more of those. I know what you're talking about, and I know what she's talking about. It's like, you get a fucking 10.25 for 4 miles, 2 items. You're like, you know what? Sure, absolutely. I know the store. I'm good. And bing, push notification, 6.25 for 6 more miles. You'd have never taken that. You'd have never taken that. I'm not saying you wouldn't have, Robert. I'm saying in general. You'd have never taken that. That's $1 a mile, bro. I still got to shop. But when you add the two together, yeah, it makes sense. What I like about the shop and delivers when they do that is that nobody's waiting for lunch. They're not waiting for dinner. The drinks ain't going to get cold. I ain't got to sweat it. You know what I mean? It's like you shop and delivers, give me 18 of them. We used to do that with Walmart here, but they pulled Walmart out of this area on DoorDash. I'll do shop and delivers. They give me 20 of them. I'll do those. I'll just do that one, fucking accept that one. I'll do 20 again. If they could do it without being like Walmart used to be, where you got to wait 40 minutes for the clerk to come out and load up your car, you go in and do it yourself, I do 20 all day. They say, yeah, but there's 18 of those ain't no tips. I don't give a fuck when I get done. I just bank like a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. It was all up to me. I was in control. I didn't have to wait on nobody. I did it. And when I got done, I got paid. It was all up to me.
Right.
The problem with that is now, no self-checkout. I'm like, whoa, that changes the whole dynamic. No self-checkout. That means I got to wait in line with 18 orders. I'm exaggerating, but it could happen, but at least 2 to 3. How long is that going to fucking take? Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. And especially, I like when you talk about the Walgreens. A lot of people don't know Walgreens and Rite Aid. People, you guys don't know Save-On used to be, you know, what it was back in the day. But when you go into these stores that are the CV, where they have the pharmacy, they have a lot of items. Well, there's a lot of items that are not going to be there when you go. And
Right.
There's a lot of items that are not going to be there. And you could just be looking forever and you're like, man, where is it? And you can't get no one to help you. Typically, I'll do the CVS, the Walgreens if it's late at night because it's just a little bit better.
Check this out,
During
Robert.
the daytime, I like more grocery stores.
Robert, I gotta splash it when I feel it. You made a solid point, dude. I'm gonna fucking elaborate on it.
Mm-hmm.
My problem is Walgreens. In my market, Walgreens partnered up with Kroger's. If you don't know what Kroger's is, it's just a lion store in your market or whatever the big grocery store that you have in your market is. Kroger's is a big ass grocery store, okay? It's a big fucking
Ralph's,
chain
Food
here.
for Less. Yeah.
Yes. So what happened was last year, they told everybody, we're getting away from Kroger's. By March, it's done. No more Kroger's at Walgreens. I was like, what the fuck happened? By April, it was over. DoorDash is still letting people order items that Kroger's supplied to Walgreens. So if you're going out there to get one of those top dashers for a week like I lived by last fall, winter, you can't do that shit no more because you got to have a 95% fill rate. You can't do that 95%. Right. Either you don't do the 95% fill rate or you unassign or you decline because you can't win. That's my biggest issue right now. You can't win. There's nothing you can do as a driver to win. It's not like there's an option. There is no option. They don't have those items. DoorDash is not talking to the merchants. They're not keeping up with it. And as they're not keeping up with it, the drivers are paying the price. Every time I see one of those, I go like this. This is not a middle finger. I cross my fingers. I'm just hoping that they didn't order something that was from Kroger's because the customer doesn't know. I contact them and say, there is no Kroger items here. They're like, oh, I didn't know that. I'm like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do here? The customer's going to be happy. I do the best I can. Fill rate goes down, dude. I ain't never going to see that shit again. If I keep on going back to those merchants that don't carry that shit no more. DoorDash is like, well, that's on you. It's like, no, dude, it's your platform. It's on you. That's your platform. You're the one doing the refunds. I'm still getting paid full pay because DoorDash, as far as I know, is the only platform that does that. Even if you don't find all the items, you still get full pay. But that don't change shit when you're doing it to get full dasher for the next week. And I'm like, that's why I'm on top dasher right now. And I just hit 68 today. Pissed me off, but I'll be all right. I got 68 to me in my market is about a day, maybe a day and a half to 2 days to get it back up to 70 at the end of the month. Y'all know that song and dance. But I do try to fucking give myself a buffer. And I was trying to tell you that earlier. Dad Dash, he was talking about losing that shit. He didn't give himself a buffer. 70% is glitchable. They can find out that didn't actually happen the way it looked later, but you still had a top dasher, even though you busted your ass. And I know Dad Dash is no joke. He's a good dude. Yeah. He's busting his nuts. He's doing it right. But he's also in the same system that we're in, which is 70 is about a 90% chance of making top dasher for the next month on the last day of this month. You need a buffer. And I told him that in a comment. He never got back to me. I don't think he liked it, and that's fine. He doesn't have to. I get that. I still
but see, being at like 75%.
72 to 75. 72 to 75.
Right.
It just does.
Now check.
And that's
Now
not his
check this.
problem. It's just a fact.
Now check
Like,
this out.
it's
My
a
wife
hot
just got.
fact.
My
It's a
wife
hot
just
fact.
got this 7-Eleven order, right? They got like 12 monsters. Now that order was $8.25 plus. Once we just left that parking lot, they gave us, we're at Little Caesars right now, and the add-on is $7. So that plus, people, this is proof right here. Okay, 825 plus, and I said they could be adding an order on. Now they added it on. So people, you already know 825 plus the 7 people, that's 1525 right now. And she's only gonna go, I gotta wait till she gets in here, maybe like 5 miles for 2 drop offs. Okay, so it is true, and it does happen. I wish more of the DoorDash content creators would talk about these things like this. Now, this is where we're gonna get into um well, we're gonna get into flex, but one thing right here.
Your show.
Someone left a comment on Dad Dash's video, and they asked him, and I'm gonna give my answer to the comment that this gentleman made on his video. He said, well, what about when they deactivate you for saying that the restaurant is closed and you marked it closed? I'm telling people this.
Ooh.
You can take the picture, and then you'll get paid your half pay, right? But here's what you guys got to understand. When you do this, this is why I call in. I don't take that picture. I call in so they can call the actual merchant themselves. Once you hang up the phone and you start driving around, they can go back and call when you're driving around to see if it's open, and then that's how you get deactivated from that. They don't have to do that with you on the phone. They don't have to.
Dude, that is ripe and perfect. And I said ripe, R-I-P-E, ripe and perfect. What you just said nailed it right on the fucking head. I listened to this since last year where that one guy from Australia or some shit got deactivated because he kept on going back to the same places that were closed. I thought to myself, why in the fuck are you doing that? Why don't you just call support? It's the same fucking difference. You're going to get half pay. Why are you doing that? Call Dasher support. It's going to take you all of a few minutes. Just call Dasher support and tell them the truth. Maybe your camera's not working at that time. Your phone's acting funny. It's glitching up a little bit. They know about glitches. Call them and say, and you know what they do? Robert, you fucking nailed it. They're going to call the merchant. They're going to call the merchant. The merchant's going to tell them, we're not open. You're off the fucking hook. All these crybabies. I got deactivated because I reported too many stores closed. Don't trust the app. Call. Just call. It's right there on your app. It's an easy fucking, you don't have to do anything. Call. It's a tab. Dasher support. It's closed. Sit in the parking lot. Have a smoke. Have a Cheeto. Call. They'll call and say you got to have pay. You can move on. Never think about it again. These motherfuckers are making videos. Some of them are monetized. I got deactivated because I reported too many stores closed. We all know they're closed. But why in the fuck do you keep going back and taking pictures? Call support. Do you not know how this works? You got to call support. If you don't want to call support, you're on the wrong platform.
Right. Cruising Dasher, I see you there, man. I see you there. Now, people, we about to get to these fireworks right now. We're about to get on over to the lounge right now. We're about to get on over to the lounge. I don't know if you've been watching. It's been a lot of nonsense going on over with the whole Roy thing, and then them doing this and doing all this weird stuff. And then they say, well, does Reese even know how to do DoorDash and everything? Does he know what he's talking about? Obviously, from what we are talking about right now, people, I know what I'm talking about. So when he says, people, Torp and Reese don't know nothing about what they're talking about, we drop more jewels right now than Flex has the whole time since he's had his channel. Everybody else talks. He says we don't know what we are doing. We are talking about it, and we are bringing it to you right now.
Now the shit's going to get fun.
And Flex, I got something for you. The reason why I put my theme song in the beginning of the live again was just so that you can't even have that, because I know you're probably watching it on the lounge with everybody. So I did that just so you have to go back on your own live and take it off, because I'm gonna do something about that. So that's why I did that. That's why the trailer had Torp with my music in the background also. So you couldn't even watch that and share that on your channel. So I did that for you, Mr. Flex. He's over there.
He don't
The
realize
craziest
how
thing is,
lucky he is. We got enough respect to call him Mr. Flex, because there's a lot of other words I like to call him. But
I can use a whole lot of words,
oh, jeez,
adjectives to describe this
fucking
dude.
Louise, there's some other ones.
Oh, we can play Scrabble with this one.
God,
We can play Scrabble.
what
We
a
can play
fucking double
Scrabble with
standard
this one.
backstabbing prick he is. I swear to God, every time he talks about fucking using somebody else's content and he runs that fucking scroll in the bottom of his fucking lounge, you cannot use this without permission from me or anybody in the lounge. I'm like, have you looked at his fucking channel? How many fucking videos has he got with Reese, Rev, Torp in them? Oh, as long as you make him manipulated, it's okay. So in other words, you're lying? He's another fucking liar. As long as you lie about the other content creator, it's okay, Flex? You fuck twit. How in the fuck is that okay? So a lie makes the truth better? You know what the truth is? The truth is everybody's fair game, you douchebag. Everybody. The whole fucking schmack of us. Lisa Shirley. Everybody thinks I'm on board with her in the lounge. I don't know what the fuck. I know something about her from the past. It's not a pretty picture. Fuck all, whatever. But I know this. I never did a fucking thing one about Roy getting fired. Anybody can verify that. I don't know shit about it. But I do know this. Flex is riding that coattail. That's the only drama he's got left. That and
Ooh,
the fact
he's
that he
doing
thinks
more than
he's
riding.
special. He's special. No, Flex is special. Just ask him. He's got all the fucking copyright answers. He runs that fucking thing on the bottom of his Flex, and it's all good to him. But if somebody else does it, they're in trouble. You know what? Lisa Shirley's got a channel with all of my old videos fully uploaded and non-edited. I could bring that down, motherfucker, like it was my job. I haven't done it. You know why? Because I'm not wasting my time. There's probably 50 other people out there doing the same thing, especially with you, Reese, Rev, Flex, everybody. It happens to everybody. What do you think? You're going to come up here and people are going to say, oh, I can't do that. It's not appropriate. I'll get flagged. Oh, fuck all. Everybody's getting fucking duplicated. It's the way this shit works. Man up.
And Cruising That Dasher, I see you there. He said it's just a place to relax, guys. Well, let me just elaborate on that. The place to just relax, they got a guy by the name of Ricky Knight who said he wants to pimp my wife because I busted him out on being a real pimp. So that's not a relaxing place. Digging up dead bodies and all this other stuff is not a relaxing place. Now, Flex says that, you know, we use people. Reese is gonna use you, Sam. You guys tried to get Sam to say something bad about me so bad, and it didn't happen. I'm not using no one. Remember, Flex, when you told TFT, when TFT went on your panel just to talk, you said, TFT, he's just using you. How you gonna tell my friend what I'm doing to him when you don't even talk to him? You didn't talk to him. You don't talk to him at all. There ain't nobody using nothing. You guys are using Ricky Knight right now. And I'll tell you why. You guys are using him. And I'm going to just say it. You guys have all been smashed by me, Hulk smashed, that you said, well, maybe if we send a black guy in to go at him, it's going to work. This guy, Ricky Knight.
Dude, we on the same page. I gotta say this. I know I'm interrupting you. My bad, but I gotta say it while
No, go ahead.
Ricky Knight fucked me up. Yeah, I watched him on the lounge. I didn't even think he liked the lounge. That motherfucker's up there sucking so much dick I couldn't see straight. I'm like, I thought you was with Reese. I didn't say that to him, but I was thinking it. So he started going on about my fucking dress and fucking the community horror fucking shit that I did like almost 20 years ago at this point. And I'm like, you don't even know what the fuck that was, do you? Flex, oh God, Flex came so close to setting them straight. But Flex hates me so much he wouldn't do it. I'm like, dude, you are way
Oh,
off base here. That fucking community or had nothing to do with cross-gender shit. And that's what threw me off. Because I thought Ricky was cool. I thought he had some game. And the only thing he could talk about, even if Bobby got on him, half the chat was pissed off at him. It was like, dude, why in the fuck do you care what he was wearing a dress? I mean, no, he was dancing in a dress. I'm like, Ricky Bobby's got some homophobic bullshit going on. And I guess that's the only thing he can fucking do. Sad fucking day for that man, dude. I
yeah,
watched him
Ricky's
slowly
terrible.
fall off a cliff on your channel. He slowly followed off the cliff on your channel. And sure enough, homeboy is over there on the lounge just, I don't know what the fuck he sees in those people, but it gets him off. I'm the one wearing the dress, but he's the one taking it up the ass.
And check this out. You know, when you watch him talk on the lounge, he tries to use and reference pimp terminology the whole time, right? Doing his pimp talk. He was on there the other day, and this was the worst pimp talk I've ever heard. He said, I saw what Robert said, but I didn't get it. I'm a hot dog. I have to catch up. I never heard no pimp say something that lame. I never heard no pimp say something that lame.
Everything he said was lame, dude. He was so aggravated by the dress. I thought maybe he wanted mine because he thought he looked better in it. I thought he was jealous of the dress the way he was talking. I can't listen to anybody wearing a dress, man. I can't do it, man. This shit ain't funny, motherfucker. That motherfucker.
I got a good one for you. I got a good one for you, Torp. They had somebody on there. I'll just say his name, Yup. And they were talking about doing drugs and stuff, right? And said, you know, I didn't like how you were talking about, you know, us doing drugs. He said, I don't do drugs. I do what's natural. Well, people, opium, people, poppy, coke, all of this mushrooms, all of this stuff is natural.
It ain't reality.
All this stuff is natural.
Off, dude. They waiting for me to get pissed off. That's what clowned me up. I got clowned up on that when they was waiting for me. I went there last night, made like, I don't know, 4 comments. You know, I did. It was so bad that I woke up Flex. Flex went to sleep, left the lounge. He comes back as soon as I make 2 comments. He's pissed off at Bobby, boy. Y'all can look back at that shit. He was pissed off at Bobby. What are you doing, Bobby? Because Bobby's like, Torp's entertaining. He's funny. And Flex wasn't having it.
That's the wrong thing to say.
I know, but it wasn't Ricky Knight. It was Ricky Bobby, man. He is Ricky Bobby. Dude, Ricky is so fucking jacked up. I don't even think he realizes how jacked up he is, which makes it actually more funny. It really it's not nothing to do with him as a man. The way that he's doing it is fucking funny. The way that he's doing it is like, well, I'll jump over from Robert Reese and go over to Flex because I think Flex has got more game. They like me better. I'm like, dude, don't nobody like nobody over there. Are you fucking paying attention in class? Did you sit in the front row or are you in the back eating boogers and fucking looking at the wall? Nobody likes anybody in the fucking lounge, dude. How many people have been kicked out of the fucking lounge? I mean, it's called bingo for a reason. You fucking find that thing, you stick it on there, and you're a winner. I went in there and found out I'm a winner. They don't fucking have any sides.
Wait, Torp.
They don't have any fucking alliances.
Torp, wait. Torp, wait. I got one for you right here. Someone that I put the comment up. Dashing Trader just made a stop in. Both of y'all need to stop tagging me unless it's worth the time. Here's what these people don't understand. Remember when Roy told you guys, Reese tags people because this is why. Now it's a problem that when you tag people, right? There is no problem when you tag people. You can tag whoever you want to. Remember what Roy said. Your own friend said that. He wants to get the other people that watch you. There you go.
Wait a minute. I thought he was a tough guy.
Look at that dude caught pissing.
I thought he was a tough guy. I thought Dashing Trader was a tough guy.
I thought he was a tough guy too.
He's worried about a tag? That's just like fucking Ricky being worried about a dress. Who the fuck are these people, man? Oh,
I have no idea. And the
You know
craziest
what?
thing
Now he's
is,
getting tagged in every fucking video, and I'm gonna
get
label
him,
it biggest
Torp.
fucking ghetto liar that there fucking is. And what I mean by ghetto is the bottom of the fucking barrel, man. Someone's got to fight the way at the top. You're at the bottom, Dashing Trader. Views don't mean shit. Truth means something. And you a lying motherfucker. Bam. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, and Trader.
That's just me, though.
The funniest thing is this. This is the funniest thing.
Fuck him.
You said all this stuff, even bore you came back and you got demonetized and they took your YouTube channel down. You were still talking the same stuff that you're talking right now, but you still sat down and did an interview with me. So that's all I gotta say right there. That is all I gotta say right there.
I'm gonna clean this motherfucking place up with Dashing Trader. That's gonna be my new skill set. Pedro's already, he's baked himself, man. He turned on the oven. Pedro jumped in the oven and he fucking turned it on. Dashing Trader's getting a pass from everybody. Well, that has come to a fucking end. Fraud, lying, manipulation, and bullshit is what I do best. Dashing Trader, target number one, home skillet. Go fuck yourself, boy. You don't even know what's coming. If you knew what was coming, you wouldn't even made that comment on here. You need to stay the fuck out of this live with that stupid shit. I ain't your bitch, boy. You don't fucking tell me what the fucking tag. I'll tell you what I'm gonna tag, but you ain't gonna tell me what not to tag. I will tell you what I'm gonna tag, and I'm gonna tag your ass to the point to where you walking like a duck, boy.
And Ricky Knight. And Ricky Knight, this one right here is for you. Yeah, he's got to F himself bad because he said one of the things that made him get mad at me is how I got UDM to get on to do an interview with me that is highly rated. UDM was mad because when Torp was doing all that stuff with you and your family and doing Sambo, and I was pretty much saying, UDM, unless you say something about this, you are riding with it. He got mad because that's how I got UDM to click my link. Well, he had to separate himself. And there's nothing wrong with that, Ricky Knight. Now you're getting mad at Torp talking about a dress. Everything that comes out with you, out of your mouth, has to do with a guy and a girl, guy in a dress, a guy being a hoe, a girl being a bitch. You got to go out there and get my money and all that other stuff. Sooner or later, everyone is not going to want to listen to Jerome from Martin, okay? They ain't going to want to listen to Jerome from Martin anymore because even Jerome dated Pam. Now, I got something else to say for you, Ricky Knight, since you want to talk some stuff, and this one's going to hit you hard. Now, everybody has seen documentaries and stuff about pimps, right? Pimps have a whole slew of girls on what they got. They got one at the bottom, and they go all the way up to the top, right? Now, the bottom ones, you just go and you beat them and everything, right? Your number one, your top one, which is, okay? They marry them sometimes. Look at Ice-T and Coco. Now, we don't know how many celebrities Ice-T gave Coco to. He's part of the Illuminati and that stuff. Well, now, Ricky Knight, we know this. The top one that's with you is there with the finances and stuff, and you marry them. So you married one of your hoes. Since you want to go ahead and say you want to pimp my wife, you married one of your hoes. So you go ahead and deal with that. And that's what pimps do. And since you say you're a pimp, and that's what you do, that's what pimps do. And playing around, hold up. Are you playing around being a pimp? Or are you a real pimp? If you're playing around being a pimp, you are the fakest person ever on earth, and all the real pimps are gonna slap you with a sock with feathers in it. Now, if you are a pimp, then this is what's gonna happen. You are a pimp, and if they say that, well, everything else is bad and they don't condone that stuff, how the hell are they gonna condone a real pimp?
What?
Which means that whatever you say about women, you talk about their women. But then again, Flex don't have no one. He has Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters. That's what Flex has. Bobby has someone. I don't know if any of the other ones have anything. And I'm gonna give y'all another slap in the face. Y'all leave Omer alone for saying that Reese is bringing up real questions and things going on. Leave that man alone. Quit picking on him. Quit picking on him. And Flex, this for you before I'm done talking about this. I'm gonna let Torp talk. This is what I gotta say to you. My email has been pulled up on the dark web. Now, if you don't know ID Notify, you get that when you use TurboTax and you're into it. They monitor everything you got. That's how they found it and let me know. It wasn't me going to search the dark web, you idiot. You need to learn not to be stupid.
All right. I'm glad you brought that up, man. I had this in the back of my mind, hoping you would trigger it. I've been triggered. You did a good job. You did a good job. Y'all talking about Robert Reese. I've heard this a million times on the lounge. If I'm allowed, I'd like to finish this sentence without interruption or anything else, because I'm about to hit a soft spot. Y'all ready?
The floor is yours.
Cool. I've been warned. I've been viciously Ricky Knight. Everybody in the lounge about 6 months ago, 8 months ago, a year ago, and today, avoid Robert Reese, avoid the Rev. They drop docs. They fuck with your personal life. This is going somewhere. Follow me, camera. I was like, what? This is a long time ago. I'm still waiting for it, by the way, but I'm going somewhere here. And so Mr. DoorDash Revolution himself, Mr. DoorDash Revolution, somebody I wish would speak more on these subjects because he's got game. He got my phone number. He knows how to contact me directly for a very long time. Robert Reese still does not have that access. Do you know why? Because the Rev did not give it to him. And if he was out to get me, Mr. Robert Reese, he could have got it from the Rev. They're boys. They're boys. They're tight. They're super tight. They're off the charts tight. They are boys. So why hasn't the Rev given Robert Reese my info? And if Robert Reese was such a bad guy and had my info and wanted to fuck me, why am I not getting fucked by the lounge? Because Robert Reese never did it, because the Rev never gave it to him, unless I give the Rev the go-ahead, which I couldn't care if Robert Reese had it. He could have already had it. If the Rev was a bad guy and Robert Reese was a bad guy and they're going to drop docs and fuck you in your real life, it would have already been fucking done. Calm down, lounge. You got it wrong, Ricky. These guys have had my info for a very long fucking time, and not one person has called this phone. Nobody has contacted me. Nothing. So go take that fucking bullshit that you're spreading about these two guys being docs droppers, and they're going to fuck you in your... How long does that take? 20 years? 30 years? How long do I got to wait, guys, for these two to become the people that you say they are? Why do you think I'm here with Robert? I know better. And if he wants to fuck me later, we'll have that talk then. But he's had all these months to do it, hasn't done it. Why? He could have got 50 fucking thousand views by dropping my docs, by making my life miserable, changing phone numbers. Have they done it? No. So I guess Flex is special and his panel is special. They got docs dropped. Why? Well, I guess you're going to have to ask them, because it never happened to me.
And the funniest thing,
Roy, it is what it is, Ricky. It is what it is, Ricky. Flex, it is what it is, Flex. My phone don't ring.
And everybody knows this, Torp. Everybody knows that if I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. Everybody knows that. Now, the only hacker and people that was giving out people's IP addresses and everything that we know came from that guy JP, and you guys had an argument with him, saying, "Why are you talking about that on the lounge so everybody can hear?" Well, this is what happens, and he said himself that I do it all the time. So the thing was admitted on once again the show that is supposed to be the relaxing hangout spot. That's where it was put out there.
You know what's funny about that relaxing
And
hangout spot?
Flex,
First
go
time I
ahead.
was ever told I drank too much was on the lounge. First time I was ever told I drank too much was on the lounge. That shit cracked me up. They're over there smoking bongs, and they told me I drank too much. They made fun of me drinking beer on the lounge. I thought, what the fuck is a lounge known for? I thought it was for hanging out and having a good time. Those motherfuckers ain't got no. They don't know what. They're too stupid to have a good time. As Eddie Murphy would say.
Watch this. Flex, you live in Jersey. A lot of you guys are out there in Jersey that go in the lounge. Here's what you got to understand, Flex. I don't need to go and do some secret background thing. Go figure you are, get your name. You said that you're not trying to copyright me on anything because I would see your real. No, that's not why
dude,
you.
He ain't gonna, no, he
So
ain't gonna
this, Flex,
no, dude, he ain't gonna. Dude, no, he is not gonna copyright you because if you do an official, legit copyright, you got to give your official, legit, personal info. Everybody knows this. That's the dumbest fucking thing they can say.
And
they ain't gonna give you their
and
personal
he's not
info,
doing
dude.
that.
That's fucking retarded. That's stupid. You gotta give a.
Gary Middleton did that to me, you guys.
Unless you give your fucking shit, your real shit, name, address, phone number. Sometimes you gotta put in your fucking driver's license and upload that too. You think Flex is gonna do? He's such a fucking liar. He's as bad as Pedro. No wonder why Pedro sucks his dick. He
ain't gonna do it. But this is my message for Flex. Flex, you eat at the same restaurant every single day. You go ahead and get those spare ribs, right? And while getting those spare ribs, let me let you know, there's a guy that goes out all over Jersey and he eats in all the spots and puts videos up, and he gives all the names of the restaurants that you pretty much go into. If I wanted to, Flex, I can just look up the name of the restaurant where you get your short ribs from, because that's the easiest thing to do. And then there you go. I would know where you are.
Dude, you know what's funny about all this? I've been warned 100 fucking times about you and Rev. Over and over again. I can't even begin to tell you how many times. And not once has it happened. Not once. Not even close. I don't even get weird text. I don't get weird push notification. Nothing. DoorDash, Revolution is that. Man, I don't understand these guys. And thank God I don't. I don't want to be in their heads. They're the ones that are fucking shit up. They're fucking this shit up, not us. They are. I trust Rev. They can go fuck themselves, man. If they think they're going to fucking talk me into not trusting Rev, and since I trust Rev, I trust you. I'll tell you why I trust you. You know why? Because I know that you and Rev are tight. I'm down with that. You should be tight with somebody. It's a good thing to have in your life. These guys don't know what that is. They don't understand that meaning. What it is to be tight with somebody, that you ain't got to worry about them fucking stabbing you in the back. Rev's already proved himself. Rev ain't got to prove shit to me. Rev ain't got to prove a goddamn thing to me. No, sir. Nothing. Zero. Bottom dollar. Even when you guys got pissed off because I didn't make that first interview with you, he still didn't drop shit. I've been meaning to bring that up for a long time. Y'all thought that I was fucking you, and Roy got off on it, when the fact was I don't do this shit till 8 p.m. And we got that shit straightened out. But those motherfuckers ran.
Roy was having a field day.
Even you two got you two got a little bit fucked up with it. And he still didn't drop it. Rev wasn't happy with me.
Oh no.
I commented to him.
Me and Rev were talking about that last night.
Yeah, I said he wasn't happy with me. You wasn't happy with me. You thought I was fucking with you. He still didn't drop my shit, Flex. He still didn't drop my shit, Flex.
41 people.
Ever. He never dropped my shit, Flex. The lounge, you got to know this because you saw it in videos pop up. Rev was pissed off at me, and Robert was pissed off at me. They thought I hung up on them. They thought I set them up. They thought I was fucking playing games. Rev never fucking dropped nothing on me, even then. So what the fuck, if anything, is your bang gang? What is it? What are you trying to prove by telling me that these two guys are out to get me? They could have had me some time ago. They never did it. They got mad. That's what boys do. We get mad at each other. We figure things out. We figure it out. We get down. We figure it out. I never had a call from Shirley. I never had a call from the cherry picker, whatever the fuck his name is, that guy that starts more controversy than the fucking president of the United States. All of them, both sides, we ain't going there. But all those people on the lounge that are bad animals, bad actors, bad criminals, not one of them called me. Rev could have fucking got you guys what you wanted, and he never gave it to you, so go fuck yourselves. These guys are straight talkers, man. That's what I'm hearing. Boom.
That is all they do. And what I'm doing right now, people, I am on here with Torp, and I'm on this other phone right here. And what I am doing here, that's it. Well, okay.
You know what?
Hold up.
Who's this Sam Lee guy in your comments, man? Somebody deleted the message. You got a fucking moderator going?
No, I did that. I did that on accident. I was trying to get the Tyler person, because he goes in comments. He goes in comments nonstop, and he just I explain everything all the time. So I'm not gonna just keep telling someone the same thing over and over again if they can't get it. I just don't want to. I just don't want you around. So right now, I just fixed it now. And now we got TFT right here. TFT is about to hop on in. Let me get TFT up here.
TFT is jacking me up, man. He likes me and then he hates me. I don't get it. Kind of like what Dino said to me about 6 months ago.
Well, I ain't never said nothing bad about you.
Yeah, a couple times. It ain't no big deal.
No, I may disagree with you on some things, but I ain't never said nothing bad about you.
All right.
There's a difference, Torp.
I never said
there is a difference.
I just maybe it was the delivery, brother.
Yeah, the vernacular you use, you say I hate you and I like you. It's like, no, I've never said I didn't like you. I never said I hated you. I may disagree with you on some things, but hell, I disagree with Reese on some things.
I hope you do, because if you don't, we got issues. You're going to have a real conversation. You're going to agree and to disagree. That's a real conversation.
Exactly. Nobody, if anybody is agreeing with you 100% of the time on everything you do, whether it's good or bad, it's because they're doing something that they are trying to hide themselves, and they're doing it with you.
I like that.
Or in, I guess you could say layman's terms, they're just trying to slap your knot.
Let me ask you a question, man.
I have to.
Let me ask you a question, and with all that said,
feel free.
I ain't never seen you comment on none of my videos, ever.
I don't really watch very many videos of anybody, to be honest.
How the fuck can you speak to what I'm doing? How the fuck can you?
No, I've watched a couple.
How the fuck?
I've never spoke on anything.
I'm just saying.
I've never spoken against you.
Yeah.
First off, don't get me wrong, man. I call it the way I see it. I watch Reese's streams from time to time. I see videos of yours that he plays. I see your comments here. I see some stuff on the lounge when I used to watch it. I've watched a few of your videos. I've never commented on any of your videos, but that doesn't mean I ain't watch them. Just because I don't comment somewhere.
Why don't you comment? Who are you
don't
afraid
need to.
When you don't comment? I'm just curious. Who are you afraid of when you don't comment?
I'm not a big social media person. I am very not much into social media.
How the fuck?
No, I'm not everywhere.
Media, man, you're everywhere. I see that TFT everywhere. What are you talking about?
No, I'm not everywhere. I am only ever here.
You're all over the lounge?
No, I'm not. I haven't been on the lounge in months.
Well, then somebody's got your channel all jacked up.
Yeah, and they're probably copying my emblem, which is a generic stock emblem.
I feel you, because I was Torp there for a while in the lounge. I feel you. That's possible. I ain't gonna lie.
It's like it's quite easy for somebody to change their moniker to mine. Google doesn't stop that.
I've been around here for almost a year now with this community, man. I know your name.
Yeah.
You know mine. But you ain't got shit to say to me? You ain't got nothing to say to me?
I talk to you when I talk to you. I don't like writing things down.
I ain't talking about writing shit down. I'm talking about talking like we're doing now. Why ain't you saying
when I see you online, I talk to you, don't I? That's why I'm here right now. I wanted to talk with both of you.
I'm just trying to fill you out. That's all.
I'm a straight shooter
because I don't get it.
I'm telling you right now, Torp. I'm a straight shooter. The guy you see right here, right now, talking to you is the guy you'd see fucking next week, next month, next year, yesterday, last year. If I'm telling you something right here out of my mouth, right here, right now, that's the way it is. That's the way it's always going to be.
I've
got nothing personally.
I've heard you say some shit that I like, but that don't change your life. What I'm saying is, I love it when people say, I watch your shit. I know who you are, but I don't comment because I don't get involved. But here you are.
Yeah. I've always been coming on Reese's streams from day one.
Here you are.
I've been on Reese's streams from day one.
I'm just trying to figure you out, man. That's all.
I'm not a big fan of drama.
I ain't defined you. I have not defined you.
I'm not a big fan of drama. No.
I ain't defined
what I'm here for is not drama. What I'm here for is a discussion. As was the titles of the videos. The titles of the videos talking about the future of DoorDash and stuff. Well, I've been a little busy and I took a nap a little bit ago, so I just woke up not too long ago and I thought I'd jump in.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you did. I'll tell you why, because now I'm getting to know you a little bit better. I've seen your comments on a lot of shit, and now I get to know you. So that's
I don't, dude. I could pull up my history. There is not a whole lot of stuff I've commented on.
Most of the stuff. How'd that happen? I know who you are.
Most of the stuff I've commented. Well, I have commented on at least one of your videos in the past, and I've talked to you before on a live stream here with Reese. And you've been in the comment section while I've been on here with Reese and Revolution, and I don't remember who else.
But see, here's the difference between you and me. I get to know everybody that's commenting. I get to know them. Whether they know it or not. That's what I do, because if I'm going to start talking about something, I need to know what the fuck I'm talking about.
So if you want to ask me questions, feel free. I got nothing. I got nothing to hide. Not a goddamn thing.
I never thought you did. I'm just kind of trying to figure out why you know me, but you ain't got shit to say to me.
No, I didn't say I know you.
Well, you're here.
Yeah, I'm not here because of you specifically, Torp. I'm here because Reese is my friend. And I had something to say because of the comments.
That don't mean I know him. I don't know what that means.
I talk to Reese on a daily. I talk to Reese almost every day. Yeah, Reese and I bullshit about anything and everything.
Dude, I talk to the people at Meyer daily. I ain't their friends.
I'm not saying that you have to be, but Reese is my friend.
Here, dude. No, that's not what I'm getting at here. What I'm trying to ask you is an honest question. Why the fuck you ain't never said nothing to me on my channel? That's what I'm asking.
I have commented on one of your videos in the past, but I haven't talked about much because I also haven't watched many of your videos.
Well, if you want Reese's boys, why the fuck you ain't saying nothing to me?
I have talked to you in the past. I don't comment a lot. I don't even comment on Reese's videos half the time.
Yeah, you do. You're always here. You're like one of his fucking military members.
No, I'm not military.
What the fuck?
No. TFT is the deputy.
Oh, you're talking about because of the name?
He's the deputy.
Yeah.
Yeah, TFT is the deputy. Revolution is the ace. Yeah.
Clear it up.
You're referring because of that. Okay, I'm thinking something different when you're talking military.
He talks about me all the goddamn time. You must know who I am, but you ain't got shit to say to me. It's interesting.
Again, why do you think I'm here? I would like to have a discussion with you.
Well, that's what we're doing.
So that's why I'm here.
Now,
again, you asked me a question about why I comment. I don't comment about a whole lot of things. So I don't comment on the Pedro videos that I used to watch back in the day that I don't watch any more of. I never commented on your driver Mike's videos. I never commented on a lot of people's videos. So don't take no offense because I don't comment on yours.
Offense?
Well, I'm just saying, don't take offense to me not commenting on your videos and me wanting to still talk to you.
Whoa. Do me a favor, man. Don't be a Pedro. Don't put words in my mouth. I never took offense to it. I'm asking you a fucking question.
Yeah, you asked me why I did it. Why did you want to talk to me? And I was like, well, why do you think I'm here? I'm here to talk with you.
Oh, it's a goddamn question. It's not offense. If
just because I don't,
you know that much about me.
Just because I don't type. Just because I don't type.
Let's not start off on that foot. If I'm
not trying to put words in your mouth. Now you're putting words in mine, Torp. So just drop that right now. Let's just drop that right now.
You just said.
Yeah, I said don't take any offense because I don't comment on your video.
Exactly.
That doesn't mean you are offended. That doesn't mean you are offended.
Bub. I don't give a fuck what you think. You're going to call me offense? I'm not offended. If I'm offended, I'll tell you. Ask me if I'm offended. Don't tell me I'm offended.
Torp,
this is the problem with the YouTube shit.
Torp, it's a standard saying to say don't take offense.
I will
don't take offense
when I'm offended.
That does not mean you are offended, Torp.
Thank you.
Don't take offense. It does not mean you are. Just like the saying, most is not all.
Don't take offense means you're implying that you think they are.
No, I mean, I'm implying that it's a possibility that you might take offense. Just like what happened. You did take offense with the possibility of me saying that you don't take offense to it.
That's a good word. I like possibility. You're good.
Yeah, you ended up taking offense to part of what I said. Just happened to be the different part of what I said.
If I take offense to it, you'll know it. I'm asking you a goddamn question. You need to be straight with me.
I did. I don't comment on a lot of people's videos. That's what you asked me.
When I get offended, people know it. Just answer the fucking question. Why don't you?
I answered your fucking question.
Wait.
You asked me.
Let me hit the mute on both you guys. TFT came in. He wanted to have a discussion with you, but he hasn't been able to get the first question out. So we gotta let him get the question out. So you guys can have a discussion. So I'm about to unmute you guys, and there you go. And then go ahead and discuss. But let him get the question out so that he's got to get it out first. He's got to get it out first. Okay, all right, TFT, go ahead and get it out. The
whole reason I came in here was to have a discussion about like what's in the title of Reese's Live here. The future of DoorDash. That's a part of Reese's Live title. So that's what I'm here to talk and discuss about. Get both of your opinions on the future of not necessarily just DoorDash, but the gig community and the gig world, I guess you could say, as an employment method for people to make money. That side of it, not the actual community of us people and YouTubers and all of that. Because the YouTube side of things, honestly, I could care less about it. The reason I'm here is because my friend happens to be the news channel for the gig community. And I respect him. That's why I'm here wanting to have a philosophical discussion about the future of our gig work. And also get two distinguished gentlemen who are members of that gig community, who do that gig work, and their opinions. Is that acceptable with you, Torp?
What the hell is that?
I have no idea. I don't have anything on in my truck. So.
No, I got big giant thumbs, and my phone is small. So there you go. Go ahead, Torp.
You damn near jacked up his question, which I listened to from A to Z. But you're all right. I heard everything he said. Yeah, the future of gig work, the fuck any of us know. Shit changes every day. But I will say this. The future of gig work depends on the driver.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing
I can agree with that.
Zone, knowing that the app's going to change. Knowing there's people out there that don't like you when you drive up to their house and they just in a bad mood, where some of them tip really good and you'll never see them again. But your money goes up, your ratings go down. You don't know what the fuck happened. That's the future of gig work. It's not going to change. We got to figure this shit out for ourselves. Ain't nobody on YouTube or anywhere else going to tell us the future of this or anything else. It's when people come up here and tell you, this is how you do it. This is how it's done. This is how I succeed. You take it with a grain of salt and say, what the fuck state, if anything, you live in, are you talking about? Because it's not mine. I don't get it. But when people talk about getting mad or offended, that's what dogs do, man. We're not animals here. When a man asks another man something, it's like what TFT just asked me. I got a question for you. I listened to it. I responded. There is no way to know what the future of these gig apps are because they keep on changing. Fuck, Tony could sell his fucking company tomorrow. It changes again. Maybe Elon Musk owns it tomorrow. Who the fuck knows? There ain't no future on fucking gig work. It's what you make of it. It's what you know that day. That day that you go out and fucking say, enough gas, hot bag, fucking cell phone charge and go. That's what you know that day. That's why I don't like these people coming up here and telling me what you need to do. ARs, fucking no tip, no trip. Or, you know, fucking, I know how to do top dasher better than anybody else. And this is why you should do it. I'm like, my shit don't work for anybody and theirs don't work for me. There is no future. There is nothing. It doesn't exist, in my opinion, because if there was one, they'd write a book on that shit. Somebody'd be a billionaire. This is how you do it. And here we are watching all these gig troopers talking about how you do it. I'm like, enough with the bullshit. If you don't like it, don't do it. If you do like it, do it. And watch all these other motherfuckers talk about how it's done when it don't work for you. That's the future of the gig economy, in my opinion. It's a
very valid.
It's a bullshit idea to think that you're going to ask anybody what they think about the future of gig work when not one of us are ever going to have a clue what it's going to be on Saturday or Sunday.
True enough, and I can very much agree with your opinion on that on a lot of aspects.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't get offended. I don't get mad. I get praise. And the praise I get is because I'm saying it like it is. Say your mind and make it known. That's why I was asking you about the comments, brother.
And that's what I told you. I don't comment on a lot of things.
I just got to know you, man.
I don't comment on a lot of videos. Well, you asked me why I don't comment on your videos. I told you I don't comment on very many videos. If you're seeing my name in comment sections on a lot of videos, it ain't me.
Yeah. All right. Well,
there's only 3 YouTubers that I've commented on in the past 6 months. One of them was you, DoorDash Revolution, and Reese.
Yeah.
That's it. If you're seeing my name in other places in comment sections, man, other than I think I was on a live chat once in the past 6 months on the lounge.
I probably should have known that. I probably
the one with Roy. The one with Roy. You were on Roy.
Yeah. I was on Roy. On Roy's, but that was on. I wasn't really in the comments. I was actually on screen. So, but it's like I like Roy. Again, I don't always agree with everything, just like I don't agree with everything with YouTube. I tend to agree with a lot with Reese because he and I are similar-minded. But
I guess Roy, I'm busted then. I guess I'm busted then because I've never seen you on Roy. I've watched Roy's lives.
I was on his live, I think, like 4 days ago or last week, a week or two ago, I think.
Well, then I'm busted.
I think it was a week or two. It was before his birthday.
Yeah.
It was before his birthday. I know that.
I don't get the whole thing, but it ain't no big deal. I don't get it.
He's got some interesting content that I've watched in the past. Most of it's not related to gig work or anything, and none of it was really when he was on the lounge. It was all about more about his critters.
I'll tell you what,
because I do like scorpions and stuff myself.
You know what? You know what Roy turned me off? The very second that Roy turned me off, which is why I never did an interview with that guy, because he wanted me to, and I'll tell you right now why I didn't. Everybody wants to hear this? I'll tell you why I didn't do an interview with Roy. Simple fucking math for me. He made a fucking still shot like fucking Flex did. The childish bullshit that these guys do. They try to make you look stupid. Notice I used the word trying. Anybody that does that is in fucking grammar school. I'm not going to have an interview with a guy that's in grammar school. No. Roy ain't got no game as far as I'm concerned, because the first thing he did was fucking made those fucking cherries on my eyes or whatever the fuck he did, just like Flex did. So the fact that you like him is fine. The fact that I don't like him validates my point.
No, it's fine with me. You don't have to like everybody I like, and I don't have to like everybody you do.
No, dude, I don't like people that
We're individual people.
He makes
We're individual people. We have our own different things. Now,
I don't take them
a lot of the
they make comics, dude. If they make comics, I don't take them seriously. Comics are for kids.
Yeah. See, again, it's not necessarily that kind of stuff. Yeah, I can do it too, so it's not the big a damn deal. But my thing is, like I said, it's the stuff that's been around recently, I'm not very much of a fan of, and I've already told Roy that, just like I've told Reese, and I've told Rev, and a couple others, whether it been personal or on the screen. All right? Now, everybody knows I'm not a big fan of fucking drama. I really hate this shit, because I've been through a lot of crap in my life. All right, and I don't really want to be around a bunch of crap like that myself anymore. That's why I haven't been on Reese's stream a lot. That's why I haven't been on a lot of people's streams a lot, because all I hear when I tune in for a minute is more drama stuff.
Yeah, but drama's life.
I know, and no matter what, when it comes to YouTube, there's always going to be drama. But when it comes to this stuff here,
you on YouTube, man, this is 100%.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Like I said, when it's on here, I can choose to watch it or not. I can choose to comment it or not. Yeah, it doesn't directly affect my life because I don't have to listen to it. You know, that's why I haven't been around much.
Like Roy, he always does. He says he don't like drama, but then he's right in the middle of it.
Yeah, see, I'm not here to comment on any of that drama stuff.
I know you ain't.
I'm not here to comment on.
I don't like that.
I'm not protecting anybody. Roy, a grown man, he can protect them damn self.
Oh,
just like Reese is a grown man, he can protect him damn self, and so are you. I ain't got to protect anybody.
I don't protect myself.
Well, the only person I care about protecting is my family.
Who is this? Let me see.
I'm not really sure what a family part came in. It's like you got a problem.
We got Dashing Trader, Torp. We got Dashing Trader. Okay. We got Dashing Trader right here for you, Torp.
The shit ain't that real, brother. Calm down.
Put me in, Coach.
No. He clicked the link, and my name Coach Reese too. So put me in, Coach. That goes in there. He's here. I saw some of the comments that you made, and you were saying that Torp is angry and he's upset. Go ahead, say your piece.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Why you so mad, man? What's your problem with FDA, Torp?
With who?
With me, motherfucker. You got a problem?
Jesus
Christ, my name keep coming up. My name keep coming up in your videos. You can't seem to put a video together without saying Dashing Trader. What's up?
This is another guy that fucking talks and don't listen.
Come on, I got time tonight.
Well, then get off.
Come on, I got time tonight.
Oh,
since you up here,
I'm not gonna deal with the drama stuff. So you guys take care. I'm gonna go to work.
Get that money.
TFT, there you go. Now, Torp, that goes with TFT was telling you. You know, he tells me all the time. You know, ease up on the videos. TFT don't like the stuff, so that's why he just left. You know what I mean?
He always here. Though.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, okay.
So now we got Trader here, and he's asking, why are you so upset with him? You said a few things earlier with me, you know, and he's addressing it, and he just wants to know why. So that's why he's on. So go ahead. There he is. I got somebody else trying to come up backstage. Sam Lee wants to do an interview.
Bring him up.
Okay, so go. Yeah, Sam Lee is here. Now, Sam, if this ain't you, man, if this is a troll, we gonna have some issues. All right, it's Sam. I see him.
What up, Sam? What's happening?
What up? I'm just chilling.
Oh, you here for the show? So what's up, Torp, man? You got a problem, man? You always saying my name in your videos. You don't like how I'm doing my thing. What is up? I'm here. I'm here right now. What's up? What you got a problem with what I'm doing? Mr. Torp.
Man, that's the kind of question that drives me nuts. You watch the video, but you don't know what I'm talking about?
Hell no. Hell no, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, you're talking circles, and that's your right to do that. But
Circles
we heard one-on-one right now. What's the issue?
You off. You asking me a goddamn question. I'm trying to fucking tell you. If you watch the videos, you'd already know. Why you got to ask me twice?
So basically, what you're saying is you don't have no other reason to bring my name up but the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you see me doing my thing, so you being a hater, basically, is what you're telling me.
No, man. Haters are...
And that's fine, too. That's fine, too.
If that's fine, shut it. Shut the door.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you know that anytime I see you up on the live and you running your mouth capping, I will pull up and I got some questions. If you want to holler at me, I'm right here. Don't nut up. Don't put your tail between your legs. Say what you said on there because I'm right here. Now, how about that?
Watch the fucking video, deaf motherfucker. How many times I gotta tell you, man? You asking questions, but you already know.
Hey, Robert, thanks for having me up, bro. I appreciate it. Obviously, he don't want the smoke. He don't want the smoke. So let's go ahead and listen. Let's listen to what he got to say after I'm done. Now look,
I'm gonna tell you how to fucking lie and manipulate the system.
There we go.
You little bitch.
There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to hear.
Pedro has a hard on that needs some big old fucking nice juicy lips on it, bitch. Go fuck yourself, you fucking liar. You fucking fraud ass bitch.
So you mad? What you mad for? What you mad for?
Because I'm mad at liars, man. Liars.
Oh, you mad because my videos get clicks on them? That's why you mad, and because people want to hear what I got to say.
Yeah,
well, you know what?
Because you
should be mad about that. And guess what? And guess what? And guess what? And guess what else?
6'2" full of shit.
And guess what? You can never fuck with me either. You will never be me. You will never be as good as I am, and you can only hope to do what I do. Get your ass out of here, boy. Stop
playing. You, dude. I don't run no ads. I don't need your shit. Fucking money to lie.
We know you don't run no ads, and that ain't your decision. That's Google's decision.
You get paid to lie. Fuck it. You know you do. 5
but guess what?
Deactivated
15
times.
And guess what? And I'm gonna get another account, and I'm gonna get another account, and another account, and guess what? You're gonna be mad, and ain't gonna be shit you can do about it.
I'm already doing it, boy.
Well, keep it up because it's working. Whatever you did, it got me where I'm at.
Get mad? They put the tail between the legs, trader. You mad?
That's why I'm pulling up. Hey, and I
said nobody. Why the fuck you here?
Hey, you called yourself a nobody. Hey, that ain't me. That's you. You called yourself a
finger
nobody.
Up, man. Show me your love. Get that middle finger up. Show me your love, boy. Show me that love. Get that middle finger up.
My love right here.
Yeah, I know. That's your middle finger, man. I know. You gotta show your ass to be a man. Show how much you lied, manipulate, and do fraud. Fuck you.
Hey, guess what?
That bullshit. I'm gonna call it out.
You know what? You do better than follow it. You make videos about it because you can't make videos about shit else.
Look at my fucking comments, you bitch. Look at my fucking views, you bitch. Look at my fucking AdSense. There ain't none. I don't get paid to say this. You do. You got played, boy. You got played hard. Now here you are fucking showing your ass.
Hey.
I told everybody.
How many people you got in here?
When they get called out,
hey, we got 34 people in the chat. All 34 people know that you can't fuck with me, and they know what's up.
Like that fucking blunt, boy. That's gonna make.
It's already lit. It's already lit,
boy.
I'm FDA. You gotta catch up, boy. I'm FDA. It's been lit.
Called out on the internet. You gotta light a blunt. I'll light one with you.
Oh no, you gotta get it right. I smoke every time I go live. You better check yourself, boy. I smoke every time I go live.
Wow, chaw boy.
And I'm finna drink a beer too.
Well, you better get on that beer because you still too straight, man. You gotta get a little bit more drunker, like in your videos, and make some fucking sense.
I know. I'm not trying to achieve. Look, I'm not trying to achieve your levels of drunk.
All these fraud accounts, and you all fucking laughing at him.
Oh yeah, I got 5 accounts, and it's about to be number 6. And I'm gonna make a video especially for you, but I won't tag you because you're not worth my supporters, and I will not give them any piece of your content.
Then you fucked up. because I'm going to be as big as everybody, which has already happened.
Hey, I appreciate you having me up, bro. I can't give you too much screen time. I can't give you all this star power. But hey, I had to come up here and let this motherfucker know that I don't play. And you already know. Hey, Robert. Hey, Robert, you already know what's up. Me and you got to understand it, but I had to make sure this motherfucker Torp know what's up. And I'm FDA and I'm out.
Look at this motherfucker getting high. Suck that dream stick. Keep on dreaming, boy. I'd never tagged you in my video.
All right, so right now,
you just
that was heated. That was heated,
well,
right there.
He's stupid. He's stupid.
Ooh.
He ain't got no game. He's a liar. How can you be a liar and have game? How can you do fraud and have game? How can you tell people to do it wrong and have game? This motherfucker says he's going to leave 5 times. He's still here. He's pissed, and I'm glad he's pissed. I just validated my point. When a motherfucker pissed, he sticks around. Fraud,
what up? All right.
Fraud,
well, we got Sam. We got Sam Lee in. Sam ain't got a chance to get a word in. We got Zero Gigs in. Zero Gigs is smiling right now. He's enjoying himself right now. He's enjoying watching Hot Facts. It's been a hot seat, a hot room, like a sauna up in here.
That was fun.
We got Sam Lee. But before we get to you, Zero Gigs, Sam, what you gotta say? You're sitting there. I know you said you want to do another interview. We'll make that happen. What you gotta say, Sam? Did Sam just go to the bathroom or something? Sam went to the bathroom. So we go skip you right now, Sam. Zero Gigs is in. Now Sam is here. All right, Sam, here you are. What you got to say, Sam?
Whoa, what was the question, man? You know where I'm at right now. You know this spot?
Your screen is small, so I can't really tell right now. No, your screen is small, so I can't really. No, but your screen is small on my phone, and your head is bigger than the image in the back. So it's kind of hard to see exactly, just the angles. The angle wasn't there. I'm at the Sprouts on Hemlock and Heacock. My wife's doing an order, $20.25. We about to go drop this off in Paris. 3 items. We about to go ahead and knock that on out right there.
So that's Sam Lee.
Yeah, this is Sam Lee, the person that the lounge has been saying that I'm using him and I'm sabotaging him and everything else like that.
Man, Flex don't like him either. That's
I guess
funny.
I'm a spy or something. They said I'm a
I guess Sam Lee is my honorary cousin. No shit, that's funny.
Honestly, I've been thinking Ricky was a damn spy because because he used to be a damn supporter in here, and I thought maybe Ricky was a spy, trying to blend in the lounge to try to see like what's up with everybody, what's everybody all about and shit. Because he spent like hours talking to like certain people and shit. So I'm like, yeah, dude, it's kind of weird because he used to be a big supporter. He used to come in every single Robert Reese video and be a big supporter, and he just like changed up. I was like, what the hell? That's just hella weird to me,
Well, it gets like that, Sam. It gets like that. I'll tell you why. It gets like that, Sam. I do my news work and I do it pretty well. I also do the Hollywood news and I do other things. When you are doing a channel and you are doing as much as I do, your personality also. It's like Stephen A. Smith. He brings the energy and everything else like that. When you watch these guys get in their debates, they're fiery. And it's hot facts for a reason. Some of these people don't know how to separate what it is. And when they jump off the deep end, I got to be the shark in the water to go ahead and eat them. I got to be the megalodon to go ahead and just eat them up. That's what it is. they treat you so wrong over there. I don't even know what to say anymore.
Robert,
They bring you in, they try to lecture you, they do all this stuff, they call you a spy, then they try to say I hacked you and all this weird stuff, and then they let you on. It's weird.
Robert,
I don't know what their plans are for you. I don't know.
Robert,
Yes.
I got to ask him a question.
Go ahead.
Why in the hell is Flex so fucking pissy with you?
With me?
No, Sam.
With Sam. Okay. Sam, did you get that?
We know why he's pissy with you. Same reason with me. Sam, I don't
Yes.
get.
Okay, Sam is out. While Sam is out,
does the shit.
thank you for
He
joining the
knows how-
stream.
Ah, shit, that sucks. I wanted to hear that. All right.
Nah, he'll be back pretty soon. But Giggs is here, and I like that smile that you got. I like the smile you had, and I know you got something up there you want to say. Go ahead, drop it on down, drop it like it's hot. Tell us what you got.
Reese, I miss the old you, man. You don't realize that you got a great skill, and that skill is talking to people, communicating. That's something I struggled with for a really long time. Being able to have a random conversation with a random person on the street. That's the one thing I wish you had stuck. I'm not going to blame you for all the divisiveness in the gig community. There's other parties to blame as well, but we're such a small, tight niche. I wish we could just go back to the old ways, because you brought in a subjective perspective that no one else had. I wish you could, honestly, I wish you could go back to what you were doing before. You had a lot of valid points. And, I understand when you do something right, it might touch some people, it might rub some people in a wrong kind of way. But I just got to say, I wish we could all make amends and just kind of cut back on, it's unfortunate what happened with a couple of other people. They lost their jobs, and I don't know. I wish, you should have a panel like this with Flex, just you and him, and talk it out, just like you did with Roy. Talk it out with other people. I wish we could just go back to the way things were. So I just kind of wanted to say my 2 cents, and you're welcome to comment.
How long ago was that?
What?
I respect that. I respect that.
No, how long ago? It wasn't sarcasm. How long ago was that? Because I ain't seen that since I've been on here.
What, with the way Reese started from the beginning, or what?
Yeah, maybe that, because day one on the lounge, which was last year for me, it was a fucking cockfight.
Yeah, well, how it all started, Torp, was because I understand how the markets are broken down, super metro, and everything else like that. Flex is in a super metro area where he can deny, like, in 1 hour, he's able to deny like 50 to 100 orders in one hour, and he takes the ones that he wants. He was upset because I would not include him in any discussion when it came time for him telling people what to do when it came to doing the DoorDash. He got so upset because I put him in the super metro area, and he never talks about that. All he does is say, don't do this, don't do that, you don't have to, and all the other stuff. He was mad because I separated him. That's like me putting, all right, we got the Lakers and we got the Memphis Grizzlies. Or let's go with Oklahoma City. You can't compare the money from from the Lakers to LA to Oklahoma City. You just can't do it. There's so much difference there that you got to separate them. The athletes don't want to go play in those small markets. They want to go play in a super metro market where there's more money. There's more things to do. Flex is in a super metro area, and he refuses to accept that. He wants to act like he's in the area where he has to struggle to get orders when that's not even the case. So he was just butthurt that's where I put him at. And ever since then, when I mute people, he got upset when I mute people, and he said we can't go on his show like that because he doesn't cuss as much as us. Those were the 3 things that started Flex not liking me. Those are the 3 things, and I guarantee he can't remember what they are. Now, I tried to click on the lounge a few times, and he said, don't let him up. I don't want him up here. I tried to get up there. I've invited him over here to do a one-on-one interview, a one-on-one sit down. I've done all that. I've sat down with some of the people who just can't stand me. As you see, Trader got up here. There's some people that just hate me, but they'll still go ahead and talk. Like the UDMs and all of them. When they said we don't like him, but they still will sit down and do an interview, that's because they understand the other side. He is someone that just does not understand certain things. It's not his fault, I guess. Maybe the understanding, and everything else, he doesn't know anything.
Dude, I feel you. I do. I feel you. You're trying to be respectful. You're trying to make a point, and you are. But there comes a point where I have to interject with my point, and this is that time. Man, Dashing Trader popped up on here. Man, he was ready to go, just like in the lounge. He was ready to go. He was just ready to pop. And I said exactly what I said in my videos. He acting like he never watched the videos. Then why is he mad? Why is he asking me questions if he never watched the video? You know what I mean? He don't know me, but he knows what I'm doing. That don't make no sense. I called him out on being a fraud. That's my opinion. His video, 5 phones. He keeps getting deactivated, keeps bringing it back. Family phones, his videos, family phones, somebody else's account. I called him out. He don't like it. I get that. He shouldn't like it. He's getting paid a lot. He's getting paid to do it on YouTube, and that's why I called him out. He don't like it. So when people start talking about, hey, let's have a civilized conversation. Well, maybe the best way to do that is to leave the people that are known liars out of it because they can't explain themselves correctly because they're known to lie. What we're trying to do is expose people as truth tellers, and those ones that are truth tellers get to be heard. He didn't get to be heard. I talked over him on purpose. I haven't talked over you once, have I, Reese? I haven't talked over. No, I haven't. I listened to 0 gigs, didn't I? Yes, I did. Why? Because he's got a point. He's making a valid point. He's got something to say I might want to listen to that makes sense. But when you're talking about fraud and lying and telling people how to do it wrong, that's why I interject. And I think that's where we got it wrong. These guys don't need to be in these lounges. They don't need to be talking to people. They don't need to be spewing that shit and trying to get more views because, hell, Trader himself just said it. I get paid. I got more views than you do. See, that's all it's about for them. They don't give a fuck what people think as long as they watch it.
Torp, you brought up a lot of valid points lately, and I kind of brought you up several times in other channels, and well, what is he? How is he credible? How is he? I've got a different perspective, and I like to be neutral, and and Sam Lee can talk about this too. Like just a few nights ago, I said, why did you guys get Sam Lee shunned from the lounge? I also even brought up Robert Reese. I said, if you're doing the same thing for Sam Lee, why aren't you doing the same thing for Robert Reese? At least get him up here. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. Let's talk about is there something that Robert Reese can improve or maybe cut back on? Is there something that Flex can maybe cut back on, such as maybe name calling, things of that nature? How can we fix, if we have a disagreement, let's talk about it, man. And just like you brought up a very valid point the other day, Torp, about hot bags. Second thing is there was a viral video recently of the dude that he delivered pizza, and he's like, oh yeah, this is a nice house for a $5 tip. Come to find out, the lady tipped him 25%. And so all these assholes are making money off of. And it's not even a fucking valid point. This asshole, this dasher that went on someone's, he was recorded by a Ring camera. And he says, oh, yeah, that's a nice house for a $5 tip. Get the fuck out of here, man. They paid you 25% of the total.
When Dashing Trader was going around talking to customers like they were assholes because they didn't tip, then why the fuck did he take the order? Because he wanted to fucking get paid on YouTube to take a fucking no-tip order to fucking get paid on YouTube to make it viral. That's bullshit. Don't take the fucking order. Leave the people alone. Maybe some of them can't afford a tip. Fuck, I don't know. Who the hell knows? Nobody fucking knows. But he's making fucking money off doing that. That's why I called him out.
Yeah, he's making pennies off that, man. He's not Pedro. He's not like, dude, Pedro's 10 times bigger. So
And
yeah, he's making pennies on YouTube.
and we got Flex as deputy here. He, of all people, he can make it happen. You guys need to sit on a fucking panel and talk about things. Let's figure things out, man.
Yeah,
Just
is
like
that Bobby? Bobby?
Yes, Bobby.
Yeah,
Oh fuck,
yeah,
Bobby.
Bobby clicked the link, but I want to get into that dashing trader thing with the tips. I broke down, and I did a video, and it had to do with the rideshare guy. You know, he was talking about some stuff, and I gave three scenarios of of clients, customers. I said, would you rather have a customer with your bad ratings? He orders 2 times a week, and he gives you $2 tip each time. If you get better ratings, you'll get someone that orders more frequently, which means you're going to make more money on the orders, and then you're going to make more money on the tips. They may not tip every time, but you're going to still make more than that $4. Then you got the person that when you hit the diamond or whatever else it is, you're getting a customer that orders 5-6 times a week. Now you're getting all that money, and they may tip you 4 to 5 times in that week, maybe 3 to 5 times. The money you're going to get from that customer right there, you're going to make triple the amount of tips on that person. And it's like, which customer would you rather have? Which one would you rather have? And that separates, all that, because they don't understand, well, you ain't tipping me enough. It's not that. You got to understand that's not how life works. You work for something, you get there.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sam.
Yeah, I think Bobby needs to pop off, man, because we got a fucking lounge guy in here, but he's one that I happen to like. I'm kind of curious what his thoughts are up to this point.
Well, Sam left, and now he's back, so we got to let Sam get his in, and then we'll get to Bobby. This is another thing Flex didn't like about Bobby. How when someone comes in, when something like that happens, I give them the floor back to him. You know what I mean? And then I go ahead and get on to the next person. Sam just left again. Sam, you keep leaving the car, man. There he goes. Damn, he back. He back.
I'm working, man, so it's time
Robert, let Bobby pop before he goes.
Yeah,
let him pop before he goes. Yeah. I want to hear. I'm curious.
All right, go ahead, Bobby. Go ahead.
All right. So actually, this is gonna surprise some people that I don't agree with Omar on a lot of stuff, but I actually 100% agree with him here. That he's made a lot of good points, and I've said this before. When Reese first started his channel, it was great. I was a big fan. I loved the information, and all this back and forth we all do with each other, myself included, is honestly, it doesn't do anybody any good. I've in the past said some things about Reese. He's brought that up. We've all said some shit to each other. If you notice, I don't really do that shit anymore. I've decided that it's not worth my time to bash other people because, one, it's wrong, and two, in the end of the day, we all have families to take care of, and that's really the only thing that matters. I'm not a fan of anybody disrespecting anybody's wife or family at all. I don't think family should ever be brought into an argument under any circumstances. I don't find it funny. It's not entertaining. I don't want all this hate. And as far as getting them together, I've tried to do that. I've tried to have conversations, and I can't control what other people choose to do. And that's really it. Like, I wish that we could all just stop the shit. I agree with Omer and TFT and everybody else that says that, because it's honestly like, why can't we all just
He can click the link right now, Bobby. Bobby, he can click the link right now. Everything's been kosher. We've had some heated discussions on today's hot facts. People have that don't really get along have been talking. So he can actually click the link. You see what I mean? He can click the link because, first of all, he has support from you right now. And I'm not gonna go. Omer and TFT came in and dropped some words that settled some things down. Now, since it's settled down, all he has to do is click the link.
Right.
Who's Omar?
It's that easy.
Omer's O Gigs. That's him, right?
That's me, man.
Gotcha, brother. Gotcha. I'm just kidding. I didn't know.
So, like I said, that's what I would like to see. I would love to see all of this shit just end. I know it probably won't, but I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm done that shit. Like, I'm not here to fight. I'm not here to pick sides. You know, I don't agree with everything that goes on with the lounge. I've said it repeatedly, you know, to stop with the video making and all this other crazy shit. It's not my channel, so I have no control over what stuff is done. I don't support anybody disrespecting anybody's family. You know, I don't find it entertaining whatsoever.
Hey,
I would not like it if somebody disrespected my wife. I would take that very personally. Who's talking?
I am. My bad. I cut you off right there about
no, you good. Go ahead,
of the way before you ended. I just wanted to say that I'm going to back Bobby up on this because when Cherry Picker came at my wife, Bobby wasn't having it.
Yes, and I've had conversations with him as well about that shit. So it's not. I know, and I don't know a lot about TFT. From what I've seen, I have no issue with him. He's always nice to me. But one thing that I've noticed about him is he's very fair and doesn't just pick a side. He speaks his truth, how he feels. And I feel like I'm trying really hard to do the same thing. I may not have done that in the past. As far as I'm concerned, whatever happened in the past is the past. I have no ill will towards anybody about anything. I just want to be able to have normal conversations without it turning into mockery and name calling. You know, it's stupid. It's childish.
Well, I got to ask you, brother, what are you doing in the lounge? Just a question.
So here's the thing, right? When I first came onto YouTube, that was the first time I had ever publicly put myself out there as far as like, you know, I've used Facebook and MySpace, you know, back in the day, but that was the first time that I'd ever like publicly been up here, right? So I had no clue how to speak or what to say or how to do a camera angle or anything like that, right? And I happened to stumble upon the lounge, and I ended up like, you know, going up there and talking, and we ended up having great conversations, and they've been very supportive of me from the beginning, actually encouraged me to even make a channel. Now, granted, I don't really do anything anymore because with all the crazy drama and back and forth and toxicity that has happened lately, it's kind of turned me off to YouTube. I'm not as engaged. I don't do much for my channel anymore. You know, I don't make videos. I really do nothing. I go live every now and then for maybe a few hours because it's like.
Believe Bobby.
What?
I actually believe Bobby. I'm getting a beer. I actually believe Bobby.
It's the God's honest
That's
truth.
Just me. It's on the record.
You know, people are gonna dislike me for things I say or how I act or whatever, and that's fine. But it's like, at what point do we all step back and go, hey, you know, what's more important, making fun of someone else or paying my electricity bill so I can continue to live in my home or build, you know what I'm saying? So,
I got a question for you, Bobby. When you go on the lounge after you're done here, are they gonna treat you how they treat Sam when Sam tries to get back up there, or are they gonna welcome you with open arms?
I don't see why I wouldn't be welcome because they know I'm a very honest person and I'm gonna always speak how I feel regardless of who agrees or disagrees. What I feel is what I feel, and if somebody doesn't like it, that's on them, not me. And if they're not, I'm not welcome.
I'm sorry, Bobby, that was me. You got to remember, this is the internet. It's a little choppy, but I remember last night, Flex got a little pissy with you about saying what you said, and it wasn't nothing negative about me. And I was surprised by that, man. I was like, you know what? Well, I'm not going to put you in that position, brother. I'm not going to put you in that position, but I will say this. I was a bit surprised that you were just speaking your opinion, and I'll leave it there about what your opinion was about me. Flex wasn't having it, and that's what kind of drives me nuts about the lounge, man. When Flex is running the show, it's like, you know what? You might hear something you don't like, but does that mean you got to shut him down?
Well, he needs to get over it because Bobby is his own person. Bobby's got his own opinion.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I ain't saying he's with us or with them. I'm saying he had an opinion and Flex wasn't having his opinion. I was like, Flex might want to calm down a little bit. I'm telling the man what his opinion is. If it's right or wrong, just let him say, I don't agree with you, Bobby. Let it go.
Flex
I don't agree with you, Bobby.
Flex also made a few points about me. Made a few points about me, how I changed and this and that. I asked him a couple of legitimate questions that I had legitimate, and he said he seems to think that I changed. Get the fuck out of here, man. We all have our own minds and our own opinions, and that's just the beauty of being different, right? And thinking for ourselves.
Well,
that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Let me answer your question. So, you know, and I'm not up here to defend anyone or talk bad, but I am going to speak how I feel. You know, I understand that all this crazy stuff has happened, and I know there's videos made or things said, you know, and we don't always see eye to eye, but in the end of the day, it's kind of similar to how TFT feels about Reese, where, you know, Flex is my guy. He's been there for me from the beginning. He always supports me. We have on and off YouTube conversations that he has always been there for me. We may not always agree on stuff, and I don't always agree on stuff he does, but that's not going to change the fact that the person that I know off of YouTube is a genuinely amazing human being who is really good, has always been good to me, has been good to my wife. So there's no reason for me to turn my back on someone just because I don't agree with everything they do. But if you watch the lounge long enough, you'll see there are times where we have had heated discussions or we've not always agreed, and I'll go at him when I feel he's wrong, and I have no problem with that.
I agree with you, Bobby. I've seen that myself, and I'll say this, I'll add to it. You and Dino seem to be, well, no, Willie, three of you, seem to like be the three, and I'll put that on the record because this one's definitely on the record. You and Willie and Dino, you don't put up with anybody telling you how you think, and I do like that, and I've seen that. Well, it doesn't matter if it's Flex. Flex has this opinion that if you don't like it, you're wrong. Just because you think somebody's wrong or you don't like it, make a point about it, maybe ask him about it. But, man, he goes the extra mile. Flex goes the extra mile. He just does, in my opinion. He goes the extra mile.
He goes the extra mile.
He tore me up.
Well,
he tore me up.
He goes the extra mile, Torp.
Dude, I was in there for an hour. I put up with Dino yelling at me. I put up with Cherry Picker picking up. He tore me up. I'm like, what the fuck did I even do to you guys? What the fuck did I said some shit about some channels? Yes, I did. But the funny thing about it is I was supporting Flex when I came into that fucking lounge. That's the funny thing about it. The first thing I said was, lounge is chill. Lounge is chill. Flex is chill. He's got game. That motherfucker never looked back. All of a sudden he got mad and shit. And I was like, this is not a conversation. This is a dictatorship. That's what I saw. You can't have a conversation with somebody. Yeah.
Sam Lee, what do you got to say about that? Chime in on that because I know you might have something to say about that. Go ahead, Sam.
Yeah, I can't say what I want to do. I'm like on my last life up in the damn lounge, dude.
No. This is the thing right here, Sam. And this is what people got to understand. I don't just say I'm the official news channel of the gig economy for no reason. This is just like what if your local news channel wanted to interview you and you say, oh, I can't say certain things. You can say whatever you want on whatever it is. It should not be affecting you when you try to go over to someplace else. So that's why I want to get your thoughts on that. So look, don't be shy. Bobby is right here. Bobby is right here. Bobby is the number one.
But it's like, yeah. I used to say whatever I want, but it's like, dude, I just want to go in the lounge and chill, dude. There's some of the damn conversations in the lounge is like some of the most chill conversations that I have like all week. So it's like, man, because I'm like, man, I could say whatever I want, but then I'm like, man, I could come on the lounge.
You do say a lot of shit, man.
Have a good time here. And shit.
You
so
do
I'm
say
like,
a
man,
lot of shit.
I know
You gotta
my
put on a
freedom of
filter.
speech is cut, but it's like, But the thing is, there's a lot of
That's
shit I don't want
oppression.
to talk about anyway. Like a lot of people ask me shit about something that already happened, and I'm like, man, I'm trying to let that shit go, and people keep bringing that shit back. So I'm like, yeah. Yeah, what pissed me off yesterday was like, dude, this guy, Ricky was backing up this guy that don't even have $1,800 saved up. I'm like, dude, you're gonna support whatever the fuck that guy's saying. He don't even have $1,800, dude. So I'm like, yeah, because I remember there was some shit like 50 Cent said or something like, well, if you spending your day talking to people that ain't got nothing going on, what the fuck kind of information can he teach you? So I seen like Ricky talking to this dude for like 3 hours straight. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about with this guy, man? There's nothing to really talk about, man.
All right, guys, I'm out. Have a good one.
What Ricky is trying to do right now, Ricky is just like when you're in school, you you're going over to a new group, so you want to put your foot down. You want to be able to say things. You want the people to go ahead to get to like you and everything else like that. That's it. This is exactly what Ricky Knight is doing right now. And he's over with the new group. Even when he was coming over here, he wasn't coming in on the lives and talking and doing things like that. This is something brand new that he is doing right now. This is
By the
something
way,
brand new that he is doing.
Hey, Robert,
Yeah.
sorry, Robert. Is
Yeah.
Ricky blocked or is he just not wanting to be here?
Oh no, he can click. He can click the StreamYard link. He just can't. He just can't. He just can't make any comments. No, once he made the stuff about pimping my wife and doing all this stuff, and that's why I put the video up to go ahead. He's a real pimp. That's how. If you notice his whole lingo, that's what it is. Once he did that, first of all, I'm not gonna write or type anything, no comments or nothing else like that. So that's why I had to.
Dude, he tried to undress me last night in the lounge, and I was like freaked out by the fact that the only thing he had was the dress that I wore in a video 20 years ago.
Last night, Ricky,
I was like,
he
what
was
the
doing
fuck,
was
dude?
like, dude, for like 2-3 hours straight. All he was doing was like talking about you, Robert Reese, for like 2-3 hours straight. I'm like, dude, Ricky, you've been saying that all fucking night, man. Can we talk about some other shit? Because it was just about Ricky the whole night yesterday. Yeah. Like I know I
think
can't
Ricky
like
lost
start
his game.
arguments.
Well, it's all day, Sam.
Yeah.
It's all
lost his
day.
game. He's
Flex
trying to find
had
it.
a snippet of me on a video that I put up. I don't know if he thought that was gonna like make me upset that he's playing a video with the words that I said. I stand by the words that I said. So he just gave me free advertisement all day on 4 of his lives, and then when he gets done with that, he's gonna talk about me for another 5 hours straight. This is all what they do all day long. But I like
Robert,
that simply because. Yeah.
I gotta say something.
Go ahead.
Before I gotta go in a few, but I gotta say something about that real quick. I was asking TFT about that, and his answer was fine. But Ricky's, that's a trip, man, because he got all kinds of shit to say to me in the lounge, but he don't have shit to me to say, and he ain't never been blocked on my channel. I got hundreds of comments on my videos. Y'all check it out for yourself. He ain't never been there. He a pussy. Sorry, there it is.
Hey Torp, so let me also add this to kind of like a 1B to your question that you asked about parts of the lounge and stuff, right?
Yeah.
My 1B is, so a part of when I first came to YouTube, in addition to not really taking a while to find my way, I guess, I was called a lot of names. I was called a bitch. I was told I was soft. I was told I had no balls. And over time, I started to find my way. And now it's like, this isn't me playing a character. Like, I'm being a real person. And when I'm up here, I'm giving it 100 regardless of who I'm talking to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not here to play a game with people's emotions and lives. I'm just here to entertain and have a little fun, right? And sometimes I can say things that are probably offensive, and I don't try to be, But the reality is, I'm gonna always give you my honest answer, and it's not always gonna line up with what other people want me to say. But I'm not here to basically, I'm not here to speak for what other people are saying. I'm here to speak for my own opinion. And if people don't like that, then it's too bad. You know, that they'll get over it. Because at the end of the day, I still got a wife that supports me. You know, I have plenty of friends, both on and off YouTube, that support me. So if somebody decides they don't like me or whatever, or they're going to get mad at me because I gave my personal opinion that didn't line up with them, well, that's too bad. They'll get over it. You know? That's all. That's it.
All right.
No, I mean,
well, check this
what do you,
out. I am
what's anybody gonna
about to
say to
enter
that?
the boonies, and I know for a fact that the reception is going to cut off because it just did it right now. So while I still have you guys up,
I got a jet,
those
bro.
were good final words. Unless you got
Hell
some
yeah.
final words, Bobby, that you
Hell
want to
yeah.
add on to that. I'm gonna give it to you first.
I mean, honestly, like I said, and I've said this before, I just like what Omer said, you know, I just want to be able to have normal conversations without bashing, the name calling, the making fun of. We don't all have to agree. We're not always going to like everything about each other, but there's no reason for, you know, threats or, you know, any sort of attempts to do anything harmful to anybody, because 90% of us don't know each other for real, or we live across the country from each other. So it's all just silly. You know, I'm not going to come up here and have a back and forth with Reese. I mean, we've done that in the past, but I'm over that. Where I'm past all that shit. I've kind of matured a little bit more over time and realized perspective of what's really important in life. And this shit is not. YouTube's not a main priority in my life like it used to be. And that's really it. That's all I got to say.
All right, Sam Lee. Final words, man. It's on you.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say this too, man. That damn guy, I was making fun of him for not having $1,800. Yeah, this guy, he banned me from his shit. He told me to shut the fuck up, all that shit. Dude, even damn Bobby made a meme out of that shit. He fucking saved a part of his video and keep playing that shit. So yeah, I got a good reason for like talking hella bad about this guy, cause he talk hella bad shit about me, and I go on his channel and try to fucking explain myself. And dude, this guy's one of the most stupidest people I've ever talked to, man. I bet you his IQ is like 75 or some shit. Because I'm giving him good explanations of shit. It's up on his YouTube channel too, man. I'm giving them good fucking explanation, and he's like pretending he don't even fucking hear me, dude. So yeah, I have every reason to fucking hate on that guy. So
All
yeah,
right.
he's on the fucking line saying he's gonna come to Moreno Valley to fucking beat my ass or some shit. I'm like, go ahead. I ain't fucking scared of you.
I got something to ask you. Those were good final words because you was getting off your chest. How did you feel, Sam, when Flex was trying to tell you that I'm gonna try to beat you up? How did you feel about that? Like did that just sound crazy to you? Like you're weird, man.
This wasn't Mr. Flex. This was just some like old fucking drunk guy. His name is like Tommy or some shit. Yeah. This was what
No,
happened.
Flex was on his
I
live
got
and he
banned.
said, Sam, he's bigger than you. He'll fuck you up. Like that's crazy that he would even try to, insinuate that I'm gonna try to stalk you to fight you. So I just wanted to know how you feel about that, because to me, I just laughed.
Yeah, I think that shows that Mr. Flex is scared of you a little bit, so he's trying to make me scared of you too. So
Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Torp, final words. It's on you.
Yeah. I find this part of YouTube entertaining. I wouldn't be here if it was hard work, if it was hard on my head. If it gave me sleepless nights, I would not be here. I was bullied most of my school life because I had a mouth. I spoke. People don't like that. They don't like it when you speak, when you call them out. I found a place to do that. It's therapy for me. I call out bullies. I do what I call response videos, response commentary. I respond. And this place gives me that ability. So when I see shit that ain't right, I call it out. And this place has given me that ability. And as you guys know, I don't get paid to do it. I never will. I've been called a lot of things, but the last few months I've been called something that I've never been called before on the internet, which is, damn, dude, that's real. We've been looking for that. It's like I'm speaking for people that don't have the balls to do it themselves, and I understand why. When you get bullied, they shut you down. They fuck you up. They mess with your head. And not one motherfucker on this website's going to mess with my head. Dashing Trader popped up, tried to fuck with my head. He knew he fucking hit a wall. It's like driving a goddamn truck 80 miles an hour and hitting a bridge abutment. He hit it on your fucking page tonight. I ain't going to fucking listen to a goddamn word that man has to say, because I, unlike him, watched his videos. He said he don't watch me. So then why is he mad? Bully. He watched. He knows. He ain't liking it, which means I nerve the bully. That's why I'm here.
Okay. Now, people, I'm going to give some final words here. And first, I want to appreciate, I appreciate everybody coming on in. Roy, it's not three people. Once again, it was proven. And I hope you guys some of you people out there will click off of me and not watch a whole live or the videos of Hot Facts. Hopefully this will incite you to get excited and to know that this is what it is. I'm going to bring the fire. I'm going to bring the thunder. It's Hot Facts. It's not cold facts. It's Hot Facts. And when it gets hot, it can get hot. Okay? Everyone knows when I used to start my show, I would say we go 1 hour, but it could go a little further if it does get a little hotter. Now, for Omer, he was like Reese's thoughts and opinions on some of the other stuff. I do those in videos, so they are still there. You got to watch the videos, people, to get those opinions and everything else. The new thing that happened was Hollywood Gig News. That popped off, and that popped off with the lounge. It's probably not going to end as far as Hollywood Gig News. I thought it was a good branch off to give some people some exciting drama that happens. Give you something like you're watching WWE, like you're watching your sitcoms at home. We'll go ahead and get into that. Like watching entertainment tonight, seeing what the crowd is doing. That's what it's here for. You still get a lot of great information, as you heard from me and Torp. We spoke about a lot of things about DoorDash and driving. My wife is doing her orders right here. This is what I told you guys, that I can do a ride along, a live, and still do it at the same time. And I want to say this to you guys that said, well, he's not on DoorDash right now. What can he talk about? My wife does it nonstop, and I'm like a coach. DoorDash Revolution. Talk to her also. He's like a coach, and we're doing some good stuff. For everyone that clicked in and came on in, thank you. My high of the people in here today was 44 at one point. So I want to thank everybody for stopping by and all 24 people who are still here right now. Without further ado, people, we out of here like Chuck Woolery in 2 and 2. See you guys later.